Hello everyone, and hello to you, Lunar. You're early today. We are continuing our CBLOL Academy coverage. Now, before we get into the actual stream, you can note that my voice is a little banged up. I was sick last week, which is why I didn't cast any of the games for CBLOL English this last weekend. I'm still recovering. My throat's not fully back yet, so pardon me if I don't speak as much or if you hear a lot of muting or coughs. I try and mute when I cough, but I might not make it. And yeah, if I go like suddenly randomly quiet, it's probably because I'm trying to hack along out. But yes, CBLOL Academy, we are in the lower bracket, round 2. Eliminations continue. These are not the first set of eliminations, and we get KBM.A and KBM.A again. For some odd reason, the CBLOL Academy bracket, round 2 eliminations are rematches of round 1. So yeah, I'm not sure if that was like a seeding thing that caused this to happen or whatnot, but here we are. And I'm not exactly a fan of it, but I am excited for this particular matchup. KBM.A Academy versus KBM.A because it's slightly different. And there's an interesting storyline going on here. So KBM.A Academy last split did really well. Second place, you know, they had effectively a CBLOL ready team. And you know, they happen to lose to Pain Gaming Academy. No shame in that. That team is just incredibly cracked right now in academy level. But over the break, you know, Dioj promoted. Scary, this split got promoted up again to cover for Malrang because the Malrang experiment was not working. So, yeah, they brought in Thati to replace Scary, who went up. But that caused some changes for KBM.A, and they took a bit of time to kind of fix things. What's interesting is where Thati came from, which is KBM.A's Academy, and they replaced him with Sarolu. And Sarolu got replaced right before playoffs by Lux, their coach. So a lot of chaos in the jungle position. The last time these two teams met in the playoffs, it was Lux playing. So Thati beat Lux, his former coach. Now he gets to go up against his successor, Sarolu, and that makes this a lot more interesting. Wooks, who are you kidding here? He went at a party all weekend after paying 3-0 out on Saturday. Not gonna lie, I was very happy about that. That's like the most dominant win Kane has had over Loud in a playoff since what, 2022? Where they beat Loud in the upper bracket and then lost to them in the winners finals and then lost to them in the grand finals. So yeah, I was definitely very happy about that. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about what happened this weekend, but I'm gonna save it for potentially the podcast if I'm on the podcast this week. You know, gotta save some content for that, you know. Lunar, they reseed the first round of the lower bracket. Now this is the highest seeded upper round 2 loser and lowest seeded. Okay. Yeah, I suspected because the problem is if you reseed this and it's this, and these 4 teams are similar to like the 4 teams that are in here. It's very likely that we're gonna get repeats of this match and this match, right? Because Liberty is 8th seed, so they are not expected to make it to round 2. Loud is 7th seed, so they're not expected to make it to round 2. So it makes sense that we end up getting rematches. Hello, 404. Welcome, friend.
How's it going?
We are Rachel, and I was just complaining about the playoff bracket seating. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, link's the same for you, 404, and just send me your link when you're ready. Yeah, Wilkes, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I stand with Thati necessarily, but I am happy to see Thati actually get his revenge, the Law of X's. It's gonna be even funnier if he actually wins today against Sarolu, because now, like, yeah, that's a massive revenge arc for him, which is gonna be really funny and nice. But gonna be honest, I am not convinced that he will. I feel like this VKS.A, there we go. Alright, for it's on stream now. Yay, let's go. I do feel like, honestly, I think Sarolu is a better player than Luke's in terms of mechanics. And the way KBM.A's Academy plays in general is they win their lanes and then they just smash you with their leads. They're very good at snowballing. So, yeah. As much as I'd love the narrative of Thati winning, I think this will be harder than the first round match they had. Lunar pod question should be open. I did it right before I went live.
série da Liberty que era pra gente ver o Vlad do Kina, que foi banido todo ano contra ele. Acho que era o cara que a gente tava mais ansioso.
Pra gente ver esse Vlad aparecendo, né? Não foi o que aconteceu. E aqui os Pixie então estão rolando.
Yeah, I'm glad we're starting to see Rumble bans come back in.
Yeah.
This last weekend, CBLOL was kind of illegal that Rumble was just getting through almost every game.
Exatamente, eu acho que o Rumble é campeão muito problemático, mas eu também acho
Interesting
interessante essa dinâmica
that we
bem
get a
forte.
Nocturne ban
Como
against
essa foi
TheT.
mudando nessa questão, porque a gente via uma Ashe muito poderosa,
To be fair,
mas
TheT was part of that like
começaram a perceber
Ori
que
Nocturne
matchups,
thing that K-Stars had going last split,
consegue
whereas
encaixar
Sarolo and
aí
Kisei
encaixava
not
como
so
uma luva
much.
e conseguia vencer essas lanes e escalava muito melhor pro jogo, então acho que a campeã em si acaba
Yeah, I think
sendo
Ezreal's gonna be
maior,
permaban against
eles
Kisei.
foram muito focados no EC,
Yeah,
no MF,
no, I think so
mas eu
too.
gosto também do bando Knock,
As it should
porque é
be.
uma escolha que
Yeah.
o Knight traz e
I
é
mean,
um
he went
jogo
what?
com força que ele pode
His
trazer
KDA
na série,
against
e acho
Kaboom
que
Academy
a gente
was
comentou,
like
o Sarolo
20 or
tem
something in that game he had
consagrado
Ezreal. I just remember he didn't
a
die and it was like
um pouco
double-digit
mais
kills and
variado,
assists.
então qualquer coisa que saia muito do controle
Yeah, it was
dele
kind of nutty.
seja o ideal para esse começo de série para a equipe da VKS.
Yeah, the last time these two teams met in round one, TheT, to me personally, was like the MVP of that match for Kaboom Academy. Well, for the match since Kaboom Academy won. I thought he did amazingly well. And I thought Joska punched up, though I do feel like that's a function of the 2v2. Lux and Kisei didn't look like they had synergy. So Sarolo and Kisei look a lot better together, I'd argue. First pick Sedge. Holy.
It's elimination match. Of course, it's first pick Sedge.
True. It's the
Come on,
most
man.
stable thing.
Exactly.
I think Sedge is Saru's most played champion this split. That's what my gut's telling me. Which is interesting because I think of Saru as a more aggressive jungler, but it's not his picks, it's his playstyle. Double check. Nope, I'm wrong. It's not Sedge. It's Maokai is his most played.
Okay, same thing.
I remember his picks tend to be quite awesome. I mean, he did play with a lot of different champs in the regular season, but yeah.
E a campeã vem num momento muito bom, a ultimate dela, o Entre Mundos, pra você conseguir utilizar muito bem, é muito fácil, você chega na teamfight, então ela opera muito parecida com um Kenny, consegue fechar.
Ooh, this is surprising.
Então, acho que
We went
falta
Jhin
essa
early
que
for
faltou
K-Stars.
adaptação.
Generally speaking, in the current meta, we usually see a mid lane pickup first, whether it be Triss or Corki or Ezreal or Lucian, and then we see the Jhin being picked up after, because there's a potential you just pinch out the like 80 the more traditional marksman who can actually like tank bust, and then you're in trouble.
Tem toda essa ideia, né? O turbilhão cortante, a gente viu inclusive já bons Kennen sendo utilizados.
Yeah, Kaboom didn't give a crap about tanks. They just been getting for Batal. Oh, that's fine. I like it. I've always been a fan of Batal carries.
Yeah, he's good on the cannon.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to see a Nasus top for Batal in the series. Is that just you liking Nasus, or is there a reason why Batal would pick that particular pick? Like, to be clear, I don't think it's I do actually think it would kind of fit Batal's predilection for just perma split pushing, but those would be just a weird pick in this meta. I've never seen him play it. Just picked an OEC. Ah. Now, was it good though?
Really? That's crazy.
OEC's going nuts over there. I don't know what's happening. I just see everybody memeing on them right now.
Seriam campeões que acompanhariam muito bem essa dinâmica do draft que a VKS vem apresentando. Cork e Tristana agora sendo banidos também.
This double AD carry meta is huge with the W slow. True, true. Then if anything, well, I was gonna say maybe we see a bot lane, but not into a Jhin. That does nothing. I'm not saying nothing, but the attack speed slow gets somewhat amplified. Okay, I like Braum. I still think Braum is completely best in the current meta, so. Nasus was in the LPL as a chase counter. The hell? Okay. I would not have thought it countered Jace, since Jace technically outranges, and then when he goes into melee form, he's more of a caster than he is a marksman. Oh, interesting. Okay, I kind of like this from K-Stars. Jhin aside, this is a very like 2023 composition. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Solid.
Definitely going to be, yeah, pairing the cannon with the Yone. We've seen that.
Yeah.
But
Very
with the,
aggressive comp.
yeah, with Cade, they have a lot of champs that want to get creative angles, too. So it'll be interesting to see if they, because if they really use that, right, if they can attack a fight from a few different angles, which is tricky to do, obviously, because that involves like perfect coordination. But if they can pull that off between the Rakan, the Azir, and the Renekton, and outside of all that, just the very telegraphed engage of a Sejuani, you've got a lot of different ways you can attack a fight.
Yeah, totally agree. I kind of don't like the Jhin here. I feel like if you had just gone a traditional marksman, I'd have much preferred this comp. I really like the Azir though, because you do get sustained DPS, and you can kind of just kick out Kennen from a fight. Oops.
Yeah, kick out Kennen, kick out Yode.
Wait, sorry, let me screenshot. Forgot. Before I forget. Yeah. Yeah, as much as I like some of the individual picks from K-Stars, I think I actually do favor the Kaboom comp right now. I think the team fighting is stronger, the sustained damage is also stronger. Like, the Kennen's really just to take out the Azir and Jhin. I think if you take out Kise, you roll with the fights.
What's your prediction for the series, RMC?
That's interesting. Okay. I know Kaboom won last time. I actually thought this might be a K-Stars 3-0-3-1.
I think I was going to say Cade 3-1.
Yeah.
Kaboom will take a game off. Cade are not a perfect team, and Kaboom, I mean, they beat him last time, so clearly they know what they're doing. But
yep.
But yeah, I mean, Cade, I trust them more.
That's right. I was thinking with Sarolu back as well. My thinking was more that Lux and Kise did not look connected, and if Kise can't win lane, I feel like K-Stars loses a lot of threat. But with Sarolu back in, you kind of winning matchups in pretty much every lane except for top-ish. Yeah. But then I see this draft and I'm like, okay, maybe the 3-0 is a little bit too much. Wilkes to you, Kaboom one draft. Yep, I agree with that. 5 games, please. I'd be down for 5 games.
That'd be fun. I mean, between these teams, the all 5 games would be a cracker.
Part of me feels like this week might actually have the closest games between like Kaboom and Cade, and then IDL and Rise.
And then next week is Pain Furia and I guess winner of this one versus the winner of tomorrow's, right?
Yep. Yeah, I feel like Pain is just so far ahead right now that as good as Furia is, I feel like there's a big, like there's
3 games next week.
Oh no.
Next week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, apparently.
Okay. Well, I should have recovered by then, probably. Yeah, right now I feel like there's first place, and then there's like big gap second place, and then there's like massive chasm to third place and below. I'm feeling okay. It's just my throat is still a little bit scratched up, so yeah, I'm still kind of coughing a lot, but yeah. Yeah, a good thing I didn't cast the games this weekend. I thought the games this weekend were actually pretty good in general. Like the most boring series or the most one-sided series would also have had me hyped because it was a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of feels like CBLOL 2 has like number 1 and number 2 are kind of close, but like there's a gap between them and number 3.
Yeah. I think I agree.
Lunar's got a K-Stars 3-0 prediction, easy in, quick out, only 3 games. Only 3. It's 3 matches, so it'll be like potentially 9 to 15 games next week, Lunar. I am really enjoying this sort of S5 per day format though. It's a good amount for me.
Yeah. It's as few as 3, which is great, and then if it's 5, it's like, okay, you got an entertaining series, and 5 is fine. It's not the 6 or 7 you were doing before.
Yeah, 7's too much. Like I start falling off a little bit when I solo co-stream at about 4 games. If you're with me 4x4, 5 is still pretty good, comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It's hard, man. It's just like doing anything, especially when even though it's co-stream, but like it is a relatively passive activity, right?
Yeah.
Like it is, even though it's not like exhausting or anything. Like I mean, it's not exhausting the same way that casting 7 games is exhausting, right? It's a different kind. It's just like you said, you have to just be like on kind of the whole time. You're just like, holy fuck, like I just don't know how long I can do this now. You look up and it's like, oh wow, that was the whole day, and it's just gone.
Yep. I'm also not. It's funny because I mentioned this before when I started co-streaming. I'm not used to actually watching VODs at 1x speed.
Yeah.
So usually when I'm 1x speeding, I'm like casting it, so I'm a lot more active about it. Like 4x4.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I'm used to watching VODs like 1.5 or 2x speed, generally speaking.
a
Lunar, Red can still win CBLOL. I don't know, I'm gonna be honest.
They can. I don't think they
True.
will.
I mean, technically Furia could still win CBLOL.
True.
They exist. They are not knocked out. But I saw a comment. I can't remember who posted something about how like Red is like the most Brazilian team winning in the most Brazilian way. I fully agree with that.
Mhm.
And I would love for them to win because I think it'd be really, really funny. And it'd be great on the international stage to kind of remind everybody what Brazil actually plays like. It's not loud. But at the same time, I just think Cade and Payne are so good right now.
Yeah.
So sexy. After Furia Fluxu Wilkes, you knew Payne would roll over Loud. I was hoping for that, but I got a little bit worried because Loud started scaling again, and they do have that confidence against Payne. So, like, how do you struggle against a team that went 5 games against Flux? Yeah, I know y'all were making fun. So some people were poking fun at like how Furia like was not good with their macro, looking at you, Lunar. But to be fair, I think they're playing worse in playoffs than they did in regular season. Maybe it's the whole like best of 5 thing. Like Furia might not be able to adapt quite as fast. Very young team.
Grasp is here.
Ooh, good catch. I didn't even see that. Ew.
Yeah, I mean, I always hate it, but
It's not terrible. Like I can kind of see it working this comp. You need to survive the initial burst that comes through from Batao and Joska, but
yeah.
like it's not a bad build. I just personally dislike Azir. Yo, Spoods, Kisei clears. Oh, that reminds me, Fireford while you're here. Spoods is inviting anybody from CBLOL English who wants to pop on for as a guest for the final VCS unofficial match. Because with the merger, yeah, VCS unofficial's future and fate is uncertain right now. So
Understood. When is that?
this Sunday at 4 a.m. Pacific.
Eita porra. Maybe.
That's right. Yeah.
That is early. Look, the invite alone is appreciated, and that is more than I could have hoped for. So I'll take that as my dub, and I'll keep you posted, Spoods. Much love though, as always.
Wait, Wilkes, after the Red Cade match, you were left in utter disappointment F&B? I thought he was fine. Like, he had that one good Jax carry game. I think he won MVP for that one. But other than that, I didn't think he was bad. I thought he was pretty solid. If anything, I was kind of annoyed with Aegis, actually, for how he failed to cover top lane. Like, Gigo wasn't Geek God necessarily, but he was solid, and Desamas was just camping up there, so. Lunar, you were not making fun, you're just pointing out facts. Okay, fine, I can't argue that right now. Yeah, short banner session, come join us. We can make it 6 a.m. Okay. Yeah, 6 a.m. would be better for
6 a.m. is better. Okay, I could maybe do 6 a.m.
Ask Trajan, that's midday for you. Yeah, true. Yeah, I told Spoon give me a message to paste in the CBLOL English Discord.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, early game's been passive. People have just been farming. Elas is first to move. Okay. Like Joska.
Yeah, kind of waiting for level 6 for the all-ins for any of these lanes.
Yeah.
Kind of all 3 lanes. The level 6 power spike is really, really big. A little less so in the bottom lane, but for mid and top, it's huge. Just to be able to do that all in.
I feel like for Kaboom, their bot lane's level 6 is going to be stronger than K-Stars.
Yes.
Like, basically anything with heavy
like,
CC
it takes so much more for Jhin to get that ult off at full value. Like, you can't just be a Rakan body blocking into an Ashe prom. It's not sufficient.
Not at level 6, you're so squishy still.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see, but this is what I mean by, like, Saru picking utility champions by picking aggressive there. He invaded and took away Krugs for free. Just because he could. Because he was faster, because that's a Vi who doesn't have the fast clear. And then you trade Dragon. And I really like the fact that when AT did Dragon, instead of immediately trading Grubs, the rule actually invaded first and then fell back to Grubs. Because the assumption is you're going to be trading Grubs. So a lot of times you'll see teams grab one and not race to the other anyways.
I'm experiencing an earthquake right now.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah. It seems it's very minor.
Okay.
But my first earthquake since being back.
Yay. Question mark.
I don't think my camera shook necessarily, but I guess we could watch the VODs. But I can. Yeah, I thought I like had access because I sometimes like sometimes just kind of like rock back and forth or like I'll do like the leg twitchy thing, right,
Yeah.
subconsciously. And so like I thought it was that, but I'm like, no, my body's completely still. What is going on here?
Oh, Spoot says he saw the mic shake.
Okay, there you go.
I did not hear a thing on my end, and I wasn't looking at your cam at the time, unfortunately.
See what else Twitter says about it eventually. Anyway, back to the game.
As long as it's not a major earthquake and you're safe, that's the important part.
Yeah. I am close enough to the beach where if there was something really bad, a tsunami could be an issue, but there wasn't anything too bad.
I don't think I've ever experienced like an earthquake. Like, technically, there was one in Vancouver in the middle of the night, but I didn't feel a thing, so I just slept right through it.
There you go.
Yeah, Batal's winning topside as expected. Range into melee. Everything else is like jungler, Saro's ahead. Mid lane, K.B.A. again, range into melee. Pretty even, nothing too crazy. Sixes have been hit. Looking at the comps, I don't feel like either team is pressured to make moves happen necessarily, so we might just have a passive game till like objectives effective, like Herald or third Drake probably.
Oh, there it goes. Easy cheesy.
Nice.
Nice CC chain. That was perfect.
Tyrion couldn't even ult. Super clean.
No.
Ooh, Lunar says 4.7 magnitude earthquake, 2.7 miles southwest of Pasadena.
Just saw that. Yeah, my dad just sent a text. He goes, "Feel that?" with a picture he took off his laptop. Yep, 4.7 earthquake, 2 miles from South Pasadena. Yeah, it felt like a 4-ish. Yeah.
Oh, 4 sounds like a lot.
Nah. Well, the other thing about earthquake scales, right? Because it goes from 1 to roughly 10, right? Like you never heard anything more than like a magnitude 10 earthquake. But also, 2 fun facts about the Richter scale, right? 1, it doesn't end at 10. It keeps going. It's technically infinite.
Oh.
But like, there hasn't been anything like natural recorded that has hit, anything higher than the 10 in, I don't know, since the dinosaurs died, right? But, well, I don't know if that's, you get my point.
Yeah.
2, it is logarithmic. So it's not that like, it's not that a 10 is quite, a 10 is twice as intense as a 5.
Yeah,
no, it's actually yeah, exactly. So it goes like, yeah, exactly. Like a 7 is like really nasty, and then an 8 is 10 times worse than a 7. A 9 is 10 times worse than an 8. Like, yeah.
Okay. Like anything below like a 5-6 is probably still like okay. Generally, 7.
Yeah, it's like it's fine. Like a 6 is like stuff will fall off shelves, but even then, yeah. And in California, like buildings are usually built to with earthquakes and stuff in mind. There's but then again, also houses are also built on cliffs, which I don't fucking understand in California. I think that's suicidal. But.
Okay, but it sends the teams want to fight over second Drake. That's interesting. Earlier than I expected. AT ult in 5. Okay, top finish off the equation. That's nice. Oh, Joska. Well, he might have
CC chain Sorolu immediately.
Yeah. That's a good shot. KBM.A still get the dragon though.
Oh, fantastic. Good pick.
Oh, that's in
He's out of there.
Yeah. That was a really nice combo from K.B.A. too. Like, he kind of slightly staggered like the flash and whatnot to make sure that he had the space to get out and he didn't just get like CC jump. That's really nice. Okay, but we're seeing the strength of the Kaboom comp, right? This is why we said the team fights look really nice for them. You could see the change start to come through. And for K-Stars, it's kind of iffy because on one hand, K.B.A. needs to be in the fight to get the Emperor's Divide off. But if he's in the fight, he's also kind of screwed, so... Like, he can't pump out damage while being in the fight. Okay, Kate starts managed to just push Kaboom off though and grab majority of the Void Grubs. So Kate starts actually kind of winning out the objectives across the board there.
Yeah.
Nice. Lunar, your year in Japan, you had some large earthquakes. Never again. Yeah, Japan gets a lot of earthquakes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always like a little spooky, but like usually it's nothing.
Yeah, I've been blessed. Like I said, never really had to deal with earthquakes. So
Yeah. I mean, you're on the West Coast though, right? You're in kind of earthquake territory. It's not as bad as a little further south, but
it's kind of okay. Vancouver is like the most, in a way, geographically, I feel like, blessed place in the West Coast because we're shielded by Vancouver Island, so we don't have to worry about tsunamis. And half the time, like if there are earthquakes, it's not close enough to really for us to really feel anything. We're technically near one of the faults. I forget which one, but like it's never really done anything that anybody can remember. So
yeah. Fair enough.
We straight chilling. Just like the teams are.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, they're not doing anything wrong per se. Like again, there's no pressure for them to make moves. So okay, that's a Braum.
Dude, they just he can't play the game.
Yeah. I have very mixed feelings about that pick. Like on one hand, Kate starts actually seeing really well. Like you said, Cross didn't even get a chance to use Glacial Fissure. If he did, he I think lives between that and a heal and running away. But on the other hand, they took so damn long with 4 people to kill Braum. If that was a 5v5 team fight, Cade had to blow everything. Well, not really. They didn't really blow ultimates, but they had to blow a lot, and it took so long that Kaboom just cleaned up the fight after.
Yeah, you do worry about the damage on this team.
Oh, nobody got play gold for the bot side play? Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Just the minions.
Yeah.
Damn.
Os 4 jogadores estão por aqui, o último, Chosca tá pela parte de baixo do mapa. E aqui é só aqui na surdina, o Sarol tentando se impor pouco mais.
Yeah, basically it starts at the play around windows, I think. Just burn 1 or 2 big team fight ults and then go back in. Oh, Joss got the TP. They want to commit for this.
Tyrion.
Wait, Joska? Batal, what are we doing?
They just bailed.
What?
I mean, the comms must have been just, they called it all off immediately. Again, I don't know why, but I think Kisei just instant TP down. Very nice.
Yeah, that was a great series of plays from Kate Stars. Like the decisiveness, which makes this even more ironic to me that Lux was supposed to come in because they were like, oh, like there's more that Lux can teach this team from inside the Rift than and it's better for the team than Cerullo is for development. I'm not seeing that. Like they look so much more decisive on that play with this starting lineup. Okay, are they showing a replay? Wait, I'm going back. I do not understand what the hell happened here. Like Joska is already at this moment primed to TP. Like he's hovering back so that Tyrion can't stop the TP. Yeah, okay,
TP now.
Which is perfect. Both of them get great flank positions, and Tyrion's coming from that side. What's insane to me is kind of what happens here. So Tyrion recognizes that, hey, if I'm here and I'm kind of separated from a team, there's a chance to just get burst down, right? So he's disengaging. But Betal going up in vision was bad. Like, why are we not... Okay, the tankiest guys, Cerullo and Tyrion, they go in, right? Arrow goes out. Like, right here, Betal should be threatening on the side. He has Flash and Slicing Maelstrom. I do not understand this call to disengage. Like... Yeah, the curtain call is already down, right? The curtain call, yeah, was already used there. Yeah, I just like trying to run away from a Rakan Sejuani is kind of asking for trouble. Like if either of them tag you, you're done. Can it no flash? Wait, no. Betal had it, yeah.
força. Eu acho que talvez eles estavam querendo
If he didn't have it,
não quiseram
I'm still not super happy, but that's better.
Kabum aqui tá lutando contra a VKS. O Saru não para, ele não tem
Okay.
freio.
Já vai se colocando adiante, ultimate de novo pra cima do Betão. Vai tentar sobreviver.
Oh my
mas olha
goodness.
como chega o dano. Crashel absorve, coloca sua Solar pra jogo.
Holy crap. They and Crosstail are tanky enough, and K-Stars don't have the damage. If not, these should be going so much worse.
Mas a gente tá vendo que o
K-Stars are
Betão
doing
deu de
incredibly
chance,
well
vai
fighting
tentando
picks.
contestar aqui, ele consegue dar um esculacho pra cima do Tyrion, que não tem esse teleporte, mas a gente vê que Kabum quer ficar nesse molho.
Okay, Vital's been
quer
holding
contestar, não quer, a gente
the
vê que
slicing
Kabum
maelstrom
fica nessa meio,
for
utiliza
so damn long. He's got to do something with it.
O Betão tá aqui, meio que ensaiando um flanco. Ele pode fechar a equipe da VKS Santos e já vê a flecha. Já
Okay.
vê a flecha que estava encantado, mas tem flash rápido
Nope.
do PC. Outro dragão na game.
No, nicely
screwed.
done by Sorolo.
Yeah.
He bonked him out. He couldn't get to with the slicing maelstrom. That was his job, or that was his objective anyway.
Yeah. And they did get the objective too, so that's nice. Okay. Okay. Not bad for Kaboom. They managed to salvage the situation.
Eles entregaram bastante. A equipe da Kabum hesitou por um momento que parecia que o Betão estava bem antes na jogada para conseguir alcançar os adversários com o
It
ultimate, mas o Shoska estava muito longe. Então,
Could have been better for Kaboom, but I guess you take what you can get, and that's okay.
quando ele utilizou o ultimate, o que você foi mais
Like, you've
rápido,
evened things up,
flash
you
não
got
foi muito
mid
bem
lane
defendido.
outer.
O grande recurso do Kenny,
It's fine.
e aí acabou deixando, né, essa oportunidade passar. Ainda consegue o abate em cima do Morteiro, assim como vocês falaram, a ultimate tava ali na cara dos jogadores adversários, a gente vai ver isso agora.
É, a gente vê que é um pouco esquisito, porque apesar de ter encaixado essa
Oh,
flecha,
yeah.
se o Betão quisesse comitar
And not
nessa jogada,
bad.
ele teria que ter flechado esse
Easy
cara
actually with the
inteiro,
ult.
mas eu acho que-
Flash, né, gastou antes.
É, então eu acho que acabou se complicando. Essa parte da jogada foi uma
That's fine.
vibe. Eu e a Tabata-
Joska doing really well in this Yone, though.
Não vazou no Mickey, mas ele falou mal.
Yeah.
É a nossa reação
I love how Joska has gone from like last split where we're like, this guy can't hit an ult to save his life, to now like actually being a mid laner who can contest up for.
Com certeza, Fabinho, você como a melhor Jin do Brasil inteiro, se vê um negócio desse, fica louca, né? Mas eu faço isso também. É, todo mundo erra, né? Acho que essa é a mística por detrás. Às vezes abrir a aclamação pode ser um pouco arriscado aqui de baixo, da torre T1 e da parte inferior. Temos o time da Kate, Tyre segurando aqui essa posição zona de minions. O Shoska vai tomar esse início. Olha, com já o dano dos ativos.
Joska doesn't lose
dos
this.
dois lados.
É, mas a gente tá vendo que o Saru tá chegando também e o Joska não tem essa informação.
Right.
Então,
Okay, Saru is coming.
Então, comprar uma luta um pouco mais estendida talvez não seja a melhor das situações aqui. Nós temos direito a ser loucos, sabe? A gente tem direito à loucura,
Sim,
mas
sim.
ainda assim, eu acho que não é uma situação que você quer dar.
They have the Rune King, man, and Yone is so just disgusting.
O Shoska fez o trabalho dele, apenas pressionando na parte inferior do mapa, mas...
If only Dinkido could play it.
Na parte de cima, agora lá vem o ultimate.
Okay. Good slicing Maelstrom. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Joska. Whoops, Casta cursed him.
Ah, o Shoska ficou de coitado na
He
situação,
giveth
né?
and taketh
Todo mundo
away.
eliminado.
Yeah.
A Kabum não precisava comprar essa luta. O Crashel acabou ficando tempo demais e a VKS responde, vão pra cima do Sarolu.
Wow, that's more damage than I expected for Burst onto Sejuani.
Good
Good flash.
Ooh,
doesn't matter.
Oh,
Oh, Mortis is here. The cavalry has arrived.
Oh,
Saruli lives!
Essa vai ser ataque speed aqui.
That's such a tilter.
Mas
That's
não
upsetting.
aplicar o reset do E, porque já tinha gastado as suas cargas, mas ainda assim, uma jogada um pouco esquisita. A VKS novamente pune esses erros que acabam vindo.
Kate Stars is living in the margins. It's kind of illegal, but Kaboom can't arrest them, so.
está mais coesa, né? Eles estão entendendo melhor o que eles podem fazer para vencer o jogo e como também controlar essa composição.
Yeah, this bodes well for Kate Stars.
A equipe da VKS acabam sempre chega um passo depois, um pouquinho.
If they can keep
mais
doing this as they get more gold, their turns will be more lethal.
Uma iniciação
Kaboom just
que
doesn't look
consegue encaixar,
properly
então,
coordinated
tá
right
ficando
now.
pra trás nesse quesito, a VKS tá brigando melhor, tá
Like at best, I'm
lutando
seeing like
melhor.
3 out of 5 people coordinating at any one team fight.
Se fortalecendo, tem 2 itens já, esse Azir tá muito grande.
Kaboom is gone off there.
O ponto de alma, o possível ponto de alma da equipe da VKS daqui a mais ou menos 40 segundos e vai ser um ponto de alma.
I don't know. We'll see. They still have chances. Every team fights a chance for Kaboom.
A equipe da Kabum não tá conseguindo lidar muito bem com essa exaustão, porque o jogador mais forte da Kabum é justamente o Betão, mas a exaustão...
And Infernal Souls mean that everybody wants to fight over this anyways, so Kate Stars can't get for free.
Yeah.
Não tem essa redenção nas mãos do Telas agora, então todo o dano que vai ser criado por parte do Betão, ele vai ser recuperado de volta, então a equipe da Kabum vai tendo cada vez menos opções para conseguir lidar, e o cara que poderia fazer esse follow-up muito bem, que é justamente o Shoska, não consegue um cenário tão fácil de entrar, porque se ele entrar tem o R do Rakan, vai ter o W em seguida, vai ter a passiva da Sejuani, e a gente tá vendo já essa contestação
Ok.
pelo Rio, então se esquisitando as duas equipes aqui por enquanto.
É, o Shoska desatou a alma pra dar uma visibilidade na
Okay, this is another problem too. Kaboom is not setting up vision properly. They are playing to fog of war almost every single time. And Kate Stars sees all the flanks. Okay. Oh, huge Maelstrom.
Nice ult.
Kisi's off the fight too.
Dessa vez o combo
Kise has TP. If he can base. Oh, they're not giving him space. Good, good. Oh, hello, YouTube?
Opa.
Sem caçador,
Okay.
o time da Cade se coloca numa situação péssima, que ser fortemente danificado, Morteus com pouca vida também. A Kabum pode partir pra mais abates.
A gente tá vendo aqui por enquanto.
Okay, they're already on dragon. There's no time for Kise to TP. K-Stars just lose this.
Conseguiram utilizar dessas ultimates do seu
Nice! Finally from Kaboom! We saw it!
Yeah, good fight.
I was afraid that Batal was going to hold his Flash Maelstrom combo for next game, but he got it clutch. Lunar, Ashton meta is so boring, kinda. It's because it's so long range and they have ways to stop each other.
O poder de reação da VKS precisava ser mais rápido com a entrada, junto também com o ultimate desse Ione. Aí sim, deu certo pra Kabum. Negam, então, o ponto de alma da equipe da VKS. Agora tá equilibrado o número de dragões e a Kabum volta um pouco a agir, a serem mais proativos na partida.
E uma coisa que é interessante ressaltar também é que as flechas que o Raven tá conseguindo utilizar estão sendo bem num timing correto, porque já é a segunda vez que
I think this game is all about Kaboom, actually. Like, K-Stars have to execute better every single fight. So theoretically, if Kaboom executes perfectly, they win this game. Just off comp and the dragons that came out.
E um jogo muito equilibrado nesse ponto, tá? A gente tá com Gold,
Lunar, so apparently in game 1 of LEC on Sunday, someone made a 7-1 joke. I'm glad it goes both ways, that because I know a lot of Europeans, or there have been quite a few Europeans watching the CBLOL broadcast, belong this broadcast, so it shows that the Brazilians watching their LEC broadcast too.
Também tem a velocidade de aproximação, então ela consegue se beneficiar bastante desse.
You sure MDK didn't go Brazil? Their bootcamp because we were in Germany at 7-1. True, I thought the studios in Germany too. Berlin.
Mas ainda assim ainda acho que é um item que
That's kind of
encaixa
funny.
bem na dinâmica do que ela propõe.
Exato, que ela vai indo atrás, ela consegue um pouquinho de velocidade de movimento agora com o item, né, que é um pouco nerfado, mas ainda consegue ser favorecida aí por essa itemização. Agora as equipes vão se estranhando na rota do meio, começamos o Aran, que realmente, né, por volta dos 20 minutos é importante para pegar a vantagem na rota do meio.
Yeah, like K-Stars are always getting good vision and setup. Whereas, like, I'm looking at Kaboom and just walking in blind half the time.
Mas a gente vê que a equipe da Kabum tá um pouco lenta, porque eles precisavam contestar a onda de minions na parte superior do mapa, então já tava puxado, e o que você não tem nenhuma obrigação de se mover pelo mapa, então a equipe da Kabum vai ter que colocar um pouco mais de recurso, um pouco mais de ênfase pra poder liberar o Shoska. E a gente tá vendo aqui que a VKS responde vindo pra essa torre da rota do meio, mas é muito difícil você criar esse cenário de cerco que você bate.
Somehow, K-Stars is actually still
é uma
up.
coisa que eu comento frequentemente.
Actually, I shouldn't say somehow. They are up gold a little bit.
Você bater nessas torres do meio porque você fica muito vulnerável. Tem vários lugares que você pode tomar esse flanco.
Apparently, MDK went to Madrid for boot camp, aka they messed around and beat one team in that one team region.
Mas executar esse barão pra
Yeah, I mean, they could still be playing other teams, even from Madrid, I guess, but yeah, I don't know why you go Madrid for boot camp.
Já faz um pouquinho melhor por parte da Kabum, mas ainda assim é um pouco mais demorado. A VKS que precisa se preocupar com esse barão do que a Kabum se preocupar com a VKS executando o barão.
Acho que é uma situação, é um momento circunstancial, né? Pra gente ver esse barão sendo garantido, um pick-off seria necessário, pelo menos um abate pra cima do caçador. E aqui, Betão, sem medo nenhum, vai pra cima do Tyrant, tira metade da
Oh, 1K gold lead.
Yeah, it's really narrow margins.
Coloca dano extremamente expressivo e a queimadura pra fazer valer.
It's literally just the 2 kills and plus a bit of CS, I guess. And surprise, surprise, it's Kise.
Justamente para poder mitigar um pouco dessa exaustão que vem que o Telas traz aqui. Então, gosto dessa dinâmica aqui, acho que é até bem interessante. A itemização dele é bem coerente para esse momento de jogo, acho que
I called it and dropped already. Like, to me, it's Kise or bust
Pois é, foi adulto.
for this K-Stars team because they don't have teamfight damage to carry elsewhere.
Que dá ali um pouquinho mais de facilidade para sua equipe sair desse dano absurdo que o Kennen pode oferecer. O jogo voltou a ficar um pouquinho mais morno, não temos objetivos claros no mapa, temos o barão, mas não é fácil executar assim nesses 5 contra 5, apenas para chamar a equipe para a luta, mas agora sim.
I don't know why you hate orange so much, Lunar.
Para nascer a alma e lá
Oh,
tem luta.
another good pick from K-Stars. Another lack of damage to actually do anything with the pick.
Yeah.
gente acompanha o time da Cade já trazendo essa aposta. O tempo de nascimento do dragão ainda falta 30 segundos e a KBM pode sim querer brigar.
Calma não, só pra lembrar.
Keysta's building pretty much straight damage. It's just the boots and the keystone.
Yeah.
100% KP and 3 kills. Like I don't know. I guess we haven't seen the damage charts, but I can't knock it too hard. Like I know the cows will the something come home to cows roost, whatever is the expression. But, like,
Something's come home to roost, so the cows have come home.
something's coming home. It may or may not roost. I don't know.
What's there to like about Oran Lunar? He's the literal goat.
Yeah. What isn't there to like about him? He's an assassin, bruiser, tank,
Train
mage.
conductor now.
Yeah, he's a train conductor. He has one of the coolest skins in the game. He's the only one that listens to the fans. Orin listened to the fans and gave us that skin, not the Riot devs. Orin did.
Oh,
Shaska.
Damn.
Wow. Okay, cheeky, creative little angle. Tyrion, you gotta be careful, my brother.
Arrow whiffed. This is gonna be a smite fight.
Yeah. Tyrion just completely wasting the Dominus.
I hate this. Okay, they team wins this smite fight. Honestly, I think Tyrion did his job.
Oh.
Okay, Joska picked. Oh my
Now,
goodness.
is
Vital's
it
finding
enough?
there.
The tower does a lot of damage.
Tyrion.
Renekton things? Oh.
Wow. Okay, a lot to unpack from that. First of all, finally, KBM actually set up vision. That's the first time we've seen them actually have vision around the objective on the fight. And even then, you can see how much green there is to red. It's still not ideal. But it comes down to 50-50. I feel like that should never be the case for KBM. Like, if you're getting it that low, just look for the engage rather than that. As to the Dominus, I didn't feel it was wasted because you kept Batal with the fight. And until Batal got into this, K-Stars were winning. And he came in like a mini wrecking ball. Yeah. I'd be curious to see the damage numbers for that team fight because I suspect Kisei didn't. Oh, yep. Thank you, CBLOL. And as expected, Kisei couldn't get the damage down.
Yeah.
At that early, what you call it? Cheeky angle, yes, from Joska.
8K is crazy, though.
Yeah. Batal.
That is a lot.
Damn.
When's the Void Staff buff coming in? Is that 14-16?
Good question, let me check.
Pois é, tá sendo mesmo. Então, com isso, a equipe da KBM conseguiu se recuperar. Estava um pouco atrás, né? Questão mais de mapa. Agora assumem a frente aí em vantagem de ouro.
Because, oh yeah, they buff Void Staff on this patch a little bit, but it's just the AP buff. Plus 5. So,
Is there something else coming in 16? Or no?
maybe. I don't know.
Raven! Oh, nice!
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Raven.
Oh, can Batal get out? Nope. It goes down. Okay, that's Baron for K-Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cade are just... Honestly, Cade are significantly the better team in this game right now. Like, they are making things up. I will say I didn't like Kisei using the first fight that early, though. I'd have much preferred to see it used defensively, but it didn't matter at the end of the day.
Com certeza pode ter custado o jogo, porque agora a VKS assume a dianteira nessa vantagem de ouro. Vão garantir o Barão. Parecia que o Crashel ia...
Crashel tried.
Calma, professor, respira, nada aconteceu.
Quase que o Crashel teve uma boa oportunidade. Mas olha, Fabinha, a situação acabou, nem poderia estar aqui no primeiro momento.
E aí o Kisei ainda conseguiu uma ótima ultimate. Acabou travando a
Sorry.
condição
Is that... I'm just trying to think of, like, could somebody have body blocked that for Raven? Like, should they TT up turned around there? Where the hell's Crashel to?
Mas olha, Tabinha, a situação acabou, nem poderia estar aqui no primeiro momento.
E aí o Kisei ainda
Okay,
conseguiu
yeah.
uma ótima ultimate legal. Tinha o seu flash, apenas o purificar. Conseguiu sair no primeiro momento, mas depois foi...
Yeah, like, Raven was side out position. But also just... I don't know. Yeah, KBM just feels like they're making mistakes this game. Okay, that one's not a Raven.
Nope.
We're managed to try to wave clear. Yeah, Sarolu is on fire.
parte inferior, Tyren juntamente ao XC estão buscando já essa derrubada consequente. Tentaram engajar o Sarolo, não tiveram sucesso. Ele passa pela parede, garante sua segurança e a condução.
I think I might even go as far as to say right now, MVP for me for KBM.A is Sarolo.
Vai começar a doer na vida da Kabum. Pois é, agora então
I don't hate it.
duas ondas, na verdade duas.
Like, I know Mortius is the one doing a lot of damage right now, and Kisei's done his part too, but I feel like the engages from Sarolo have been absolute money at one point.
Yeah. Haven't seen a whiffed Glacial Prison, and his peel has been really good as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like that dragon fight.
Yeah. Jaska's got ult. Here we go. Okay, got one. Maybe. Nope.
Nope. Oh! Wait, I don't think he got the redemption proc. Because he went out. Oh, that's fine. Oh!
Oh, jeez.
Wait, does Batal have Zonias? I don't think so, but...
It doesn't matter. That's GG. Cade win.
Yep. Okay. I think this game one tells us a lot about how this series is going to go. Because KBM.A genuinely look like the better team.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. Kaboom had the one. Cut a good fight.
We should note, though, in Kaboom's favor, the last time they met, KBM.A won the first game, and it was like 25-8.
Yeah.
And then Kaboom did come back after that.
Yep,
So,
yep.
not saying they're out, but that KBM.A look really, really good. Very, very comfortable. And this is what I expected from them. It's just they're better players, and they can outhands. Kaboom is also very, very sloppy, man. Like, I like the Kaboom players, but this has been plaguing them, not just this split, but even last split. They're very sloppy on their setups. Orders the train conductor that's only there to attempt to derail the train.
Então, a equipe da Kabum vai ter que se adaptar, mas a gente tá vendo que esse confronto da rota superior vai prometer bastante pra essa série.
Wow. In what way does he ever derail a train? He is the train.
O pobre do Jacaré sofrendo contra o nosso querido Ratinho deu até que bom, porque ele conseguiu ter uma presença nas fights melhor. O Betão era muito dependente de flancos, essa visão privilegiada pro time da Kabum. Acabou não tendo todo esse sucesso e realmente sabia 3 fights, assim, uma sequência só, uma marcha só. E
well, Stitch is off the table. I assume Maokai's probably going to get permabanned along with Ezreal against Sarolo. What else is there right now for like utility tank junglers? I think Sarolo just has to switch to APs now.
De encaixar os combos, quando tem essas composições de grandes ultimates, né, professor? Claro que talvez seja um pouco mais fácil de executar, mas tem que ter a coordenação. Se não tiver entrada no mesmo momento, igual a gente viu...
Or, I guess we could see an Ivern. Ivern's pretty strong right now.
É difícil deles conseguirem valer, ainda mais contra a exaustão, contra...
And I've liked most of the Iverns I've seen in CBLOL so far.
Então, acabam foi aos poucos pegando isso, mas aí... conseguiram avançar na partida.
Eu acho que eles estavam num momento muito bom, Tabinha.
Okay, after the MVP comes out, I have to quickly mute for a second. I need to take a work call.
Eu nunca senti que em nenhum momento parecia que o jogo tava fugindo das
Ooh, you're in trouble.
Eles sempre estavam conseguindo ganhar muito mais ouro e manter essa vantagem mesmo que ela não crescesse tanto assim. Então, uma partida um pouco esquisita, um final um pouco esquisito. A gente comentou do Raven durante o jogo que ele tava conseguindo manter um bom posicionamento, mas eu acho que ele contestou demais. E um ponto que eu ia levantar durante a partida é que essa contestação excessiva de onda de minions na rota do meio é um comportamento recorrente não só aqui no CBLOL Academy, mas acontece
never mind. Okay, they texted me. I don't have to call.
Que acontece contestar em times que você não pode e as equipes não punem tanto, mas a gente vê quando as equipes cobram, é isso que acontece. A VKS consegue essa vitória em 2 jogadas só por conseguir achar o timing certo pra cobrar essas jogadas.
Foi como se fosse um tabuleiro de xadrez, né? O checkmate veio em só dois passinhos, 2 peças movidas. Esse push pra cima do Barão foi ali muito bom pra eles conseguirem produzir melhor esse gold e marcharem completamente. Eu fiquei chocada da gente ver ali praticamente nascer, a morte e o renascer do Raven sendo quase que instantâneos. Ele nasceu, morreu de novo.
Why are the stats taking forever to come out?
Problema porque era uma proposta dessa
Show me the numbers.
Eles estavam conseguindo impor muita presença assim, apagando as tentativas de entrada do Rakan do Telos. Mas o jogo é jogado e ele só termina quando o Nexus cai.
Pois é, agora já abrem algumas outras opções. A gente viu a Miss Fortune banida nesse primeiro jogo, mas no segundo agora não tem o Brown, então seria um combatente direto ali contra a Miss Fortune. Se ela passar, talvez seja um pouco mais fácil de executá-la. Então agora o Fearless Draft ele vai mostrando, vai arregaçando as mangas e vai falar pra gente que, ó, agora, Cabum, você não tem mais esse Kennen que foi tão bem utilizado. Também, claro, o VKS não tem mais o Azir, que foi muito bem, né? O que ser sempre decisivo nas lutas. Não vai ter mais essa Sejuani, que é sempre uma campeã de bastante conforto, né? A maioria dos jogadores que são caçadores. Mas aqui a gente vai ver alguns pontos, professor, dessa partida que acabam tava conseguindo encaixar o seu mapa e num piscar de olhos, eles acabaram perdendo a partida.
É, mas um cara que pra mim tava bem desconexo e mostra a fragilidade ainda da adaptação da função é justamente o Crashel, porque eu não vi esse Brown. Eu acho que a gente viu ele muito se estendendo durante essas lutas, não tendo o melhor dos posicionamentos, e a gente vê que...
Like, all these clips you're seeing, it's like, Kaboom had 3, 4 people kind of on the same page, whereas it felt like K-Stars had all 5. Like, even in this clip, I remember Mortius was already rotating early. Yeah, there we go. He ends up showing up faster. That should have been a Kaboom win, but they didn't have all members. They were always just behind a beat.
É o momento fatídico.
Ainda não. Esse aqui é o momento que a equipe da Kabum ainda aproveita muito. Mas não, é esse aqui mesmo.
É esse. Primeiro ele saiu, né? Parecia que tava ali na cobertura do tight, beleza. Qualquer coisa ele devia estar pensando, qualquer coisa só eu descer aqui pra o bot side, mas não foi o que aconteceu. Depois veio a ultimate.
I almost feel like, okay, Kaboom's drops often are like teamfight comps, which is nice and easy to execute. I like them, but I wonder if they benefit more from just playing to win and like smash lanes.
Depois o Raven já foi abatido novamente e acabou não teve forças para se defender.
É, ele renasce nesse ponto. A entrada
I'm also kind of curious what happens to Joska now, because I do feel like his Yone has been one of his better champions.
Yeah.
It's fearless. He doesn't get it again.
Apagou totalmente a chance de entrada de dano. Ele tava muito forte, mesmo sem poder aparecer tanto nas fights, já tinha ali o Gume do Infinito fechado. E aí foi só história.
There we go, the numbers.
Dá uma olhadinha aqui nos números da partida também pra ver esse dano, como é que foi. E olha o dano que o Betão conseguiu aplicar aqui.
Yeah.
My God, that is so much cannon damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the fact that Batal is doing that much damage, and the
That's
rest
an
of the team can't
absurd
follow up,
amount.
that's a problem. Like, it tells me that Joska and Raven just could not stay in fights, which is an issue.
Yeah.
And then kind of similar, like the fact that Kisei's damage was lower than Mortius is also another issue.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Muita coisa.
Quase 35 mil de dano e era o cara que tava
The gold graph.
segurar a partida.
It's actually pretty close the entire game, and then
Yeah.
Pelo Betão, por parte da
It's just
Kabum.
That's a
blew it
fine
open.
gold graph.
A equipe da Cage não teve grande destaque.
Literally, it was just
nesse
one
momento. A
Baron
gente vê
into
que era
game
mais
end,
dinâmico
pretty
de
much.
como eles
Or
superaram
team
esses
fight
fights.
into Baron
E a gente pode
into
ver o gráfico
game end.
do ouro, uma partida que tava bem
And the fact that
Mas
Kaboom
a
lost that team fight.
começo de jogo
Ah.
conseguiram a vitória.
You got a team fight comp and can't win a team fight? What are we doing here?
Foi difícil, hein, professor?
A gente ficou em dúvida entre dois jogadores, entre o Morteus, mas a gente achou que o Xe conseguiu
They're gonna
impactar
MVP
um pouco mais
Mortius.
durante a partida. A gente viu que a bot lane não teve
Oh,
um papel
what?
tão impactante durante as lutas, mas eu acho que o
No
controle
shot.
dos minions e a maneira que ele tava conseguindo jogar essa side lane, acho que era um pouco mais coerente dar esse destaque.
I would have taken
Mas,
Mortius.
novamente,
Like, I could have accepted Mortius. I could have accepted Telos.
conseguiu
I personally gave it
fazer
to
o
Sorolu.
momento certo,
This one's a little
o
weird.
tá bem
But-
presente, acho que conseguiu cumprir muito bem esse papel, mas eu acho
Is
que
Professor justifying it right now?
menos cometeu erros durante o jogo.
Concordo completamente. Acho que ele
He is. So kind of no real mistakes. Play the side lane well.
Em cima do Raven, conseguiu uma boa ultimate, várias boas ultimates,
Um,
né, ao longo.
Got to pick onto Raven.
Travou um pouco da entrada do combo da Kabum, então tá aí destaque.
Um,
A partida fica
Was able to kind of stifle Kaboom's wombo combos a little bit.
É isso, vai ter que trazer algo
Okay,
diferente.
that last
claramente
one's fair.
Xe que garante o primeiro MVP da série. E o seguinte,
I don't know. I thought side lanes would play better by Tyrion.
escolhe o lado vermelho, então nada vai mudar. Eles querem
I'm just trying to remember Kisei on a side lane. I feel like.
Vamos ver se vai dar certo ou não, a gente descobre depois no intervalo.
Also, Kaboom picked red side again.
Oh. That's an interesting choice. I mean, I did not hate their draft on red side. I think it's perfectly fine to be on red side against Gatestars. There's still enough meta things open too that B1 to me is not like, insanely high priority right now. They responded well in general. I'm just more curious like what Kaboom goes to in game 2 because the teamfight comp kind of didn't work for them. And if we're going red side, I want to use like hard counters and just win out. They already kind of did that, like right, Kennen into Renekton, Yone into Azir. The Braum pick wasn't exactly a counter, but I do feel like in this current meta, like Braum just counters everything except for enchanters. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And NACL just finished their regular season this last weekend. They're gonna hit its playoffs now. Yeah, North America, the way their regular season ended up panning out was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We had Dragonsteel didn't drop a single series. AoE couldn't win a single series.
AoE was such a dumpster fire this year, dude.
Yeah. They ran through like what, 3 people in top, 3 in jungle, 3 in 3 mid? No, 2 in mid. You picking that on that. Yeah. I found the whole Wixie thing funny too. He went like full Merc, didn't he? Wait, no, he didn't end up playing for another team, but I had heard that he was being looked at by DSG.
Really?
Yeah. Which would have been hilarious. And then Blue Otter making it in the playoffs was also another funny one. I'm down for that. I like Blue Otter.
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of fun that they're in playoffs.
I was joking with Kobe a little bit. It's like y'all lose the most random teams, and then y'all beat freaking FlyQuest and Team Liquid Challengers. Like, come on, bro.
Yep.
What the hell? And then Winthrop narrowly survived relegations.
Yeah.
The CCG crept up at the end. I thought KCG was a bit of my wildcard this split. I thought they'd do better with the roster they had, because I thought with Fearless Minui would be good, and I had high hopes for Kryra, but yeah, they have Soft and Chad. I suspect, okay, Dragonsteel is like Pain right now, so the two of them are gonna make it, and then in Brazil it's probably gonna be Fury as their second rep. I want to assume it's gonna be FlyQuest Challengers making it out of NACL, but at the same time, I don't know, man.
So.
They've had some not amazing games recently. Like, they lost the game to AoE.
Yeah.
And Fear has been second for most of the regular split too, so I don't know. The FlyQuest did beat Fear. A weird. I feel like if second seed coming off NA is not FlyQuest, they probably crap themselves up.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Predictions going to game 2 draft. I expect to see double marksman from one of these teams. I'm already surprised we didn't see it. Ah, crap. Okay, wait. Gotta mute for a quick sec. If game starts up, before we take it.
All right. Looks like you did get that work call after all. Oh Lord, I'm tired.
Fearless Draft valendo a vida entre VKS.A e o time da KBM. Deu bom pros guerreirinhos em cima dos ninjas na primeira partida, mas agora, com o time da KBM optando por permanecer do lado vermelho, vocês acham que vai mudar alguma coisa?
Olha, eu acho que eles vão tentar mudar sim, professor, porque eu sinto que eles tentaram trazer uma proposta que não foi muito bem executada, mas eles sabem onde eles erraram. De repente, como falamos, aquele last pick poderia ter sido pro suporte.
Yeah, let's see how much they really switch up.
Perceber se vale
The compositions, if they stick to team fight or if they go to a little bit of a win lane win game. Composition.
pra conseguir encaixar o que eles queriam fazer na primeira.
concordo contigo, Tabata, pra mim. Eles podem manter podem pegar esse counter do top no 3, pode deixar esse counter pro last pick também, se for necessário, mas acho que foi o que você comentou. Eles
I like that RMC's little VTuber model is still like
não tava tão coerente, eu acho que talvez o Clash
doing things. He's still just like having a little episode over there.
E acho que sai dois suportes aí muito interessantes dessa dinâmica, que é o Brawl e também o Rakan. Então dá um pouco mais espaço pra Rel, dá um pouco mais espaço pra Nautilus, Leona, que são campeãs aí que aparecem muito forte durante esse meta todo. Então tô bem curioso pra ver essa dinâmica de um pouco mais de suportes focados em iniciação do que proteção em si, que joga um pouco mais lento. Então eu acho que quando os dois suportes estão um pouco mais proativos, o jogo tende a ser um pouco mais violento, um pouco mais sangrento. Então eu acho que esse é o tipo de dinâmica que a gente quer pra essa série. E os Pixibans aqui já tá rolando já, vai aparecer quando essa câmera muda.
Come on, here we
Você
go.
sabe que é o próximo jogo.
Aí tá aí, então na nossa telinha não mudamos os lados, acabam sendo derrotados, escolhe o lado vermelho, então vai permanecer por aqui.
Okay,
Vamos ver,
I'm back.
então, esse vai mudar.
All
Yeah,
right.
sorry, different deal, different work call, but ended up, yeah, still had a work call come through. Just an
Everything
unexpected
okay?
one. Yeah, no, just questions people had.
E em sequência, da segunda pra terceira também, a gente vai chegar num possível quinto game.
Okay.
100 campeões impossíveis serem jogados. A gente começa então com o Nocturne sendo removido.
Do we think an Aurora ban is necessary? It's a 0% win rate.
Yeah, I, mean,
Brazil
I
right
don't
now.
think so, but clearly people think differently.
I just want to see a good Aurora, man. Well, we haven't seen it in Brazil yet. Okay, no, it's actually correct. I have seen good Aurora, but not in Brazil. I'd like to see it in Brazil, please. Oh, already changes to bans. Okay.
Uma condição aqui para a equipe da VKS jogar essa próxima partida. O alimento da KBM.A ainda mantém.
Okay, I don't hate the Rel ban. I feel like next to Braum, probably Rel and Alistar are the best answers into engage. And Rel can act as engage as well. Yeah, Kisei permaban. I think you Maokai ban here for Kaboom. Like, I don't think you can change up the bans for Kaboom.
E pick que acaba até aterrorizando pouco que a situação é justamente o Maokai, que pode ter essa prioridade pouco
Ooh,
maior.
Aurora is not bad. There's a chance.
São duas campeãs aí que estão aparecendo bastante nesse meta, então eu acho que seja o Maokai consegue ter uma prioridade pouco maior. E é isso, MF banida agora por parte da VKS, então indica também que a Aurora pode estar disponível para esse first pick.
Yeah, has to be a
Então
Maokai
é
ban.
uma dinâmica um pouco perigosa, e é isso, Maokai banido, a Aurora tá disponível, pode ser o primeiro pick da equipe da VKS, mas como eu comentei no draft anterior, como eles baniram
Foram
no
eles que
side,
baniram, né?
me dá um indício
Parece que não tem
eles
muito
tão
conforto.
facinhos,
Parece que não tem muito conforto, mas vamos ver. Deixaram aberta agora.
Wow, first pick Aurora, let's go!
God.
I want to see an Aurora. I don't know if first pick Aurora, though, is the right thing. She can be flexed. I mean, she's designed for top lane, but she ended up being a mid laner. Okay. I feel like this is a huge, like, potential slap in the face or challenge to KBM.A Academy. If you win with the P1 Aurora.
Yeah, that would be, I don't think you'd recover from that. Wow, and they just, okay, respond with the Akali. Here we go.
Okay. Joska has not even played Akali this split. At all. And that's a very mechanical champion. I don't know if I think of Joska as a very mechanical mid. Like, I can see it as a good matchup into Aurora, though, on paper. No, Varus. Yeah, Varus is not very meta right now. It's good, but...
É uma campanha boa pra conseguir alcançar alvos, né? Então, com isso, a Aurora vai ficando mais tranquila, ela vai prender todo mundo ali na ultimate, então a Kali tem um pouco mais de mobilidade pra não deixar a Aurora
Okay,
salvar.
Leona, high prio.
Vamos ver como é que será decidido isso então, porque acabou além da Kali também garantiu o Varus nessa segunda rotação. A VKS respondeu.
I feel like I want to see an Alistar here for Kaboom. If it's not picked, I almost... Like, I would expect the Alistar to be banned. Lee Sin for Theiti. What?
A possibilidade de você morrer se você tomar o ultimate dela, que não é muito difícil de tomar, já é muito alto que o
Another champion that's not been played this split. I think Theiti played it last split, though. Not this split.
Porque eu acho que eu não vi tanto aparecendo contra a Kali também, então a gente tá vendo agora.
Wait, got answer call again. They're calling me back. Why?
Interessante esse banimento aí, o que indica que parece, né? Parece que esse card iria pra selva.
You do have quite a few flex picks here. Could be Varus top, could be Akali mid or top, could be Aurora mid or top.
Esses drafts aqui, mas a equipe da Kabum opta por não escolher o suporte. Então,
Leaving things very, very flexible. Skarner ban.
Tirar um pouco dessa Champion Pool. Não vai ter o Brown, não vai ter o Rakan, já
Huh.
não tem o Alistar. Então
Não
as
tem a
opções-
Leona.
Não tem a Leona. E a gente vê o banimento de Pop, que poderia encaixar muito bem nas mãos da equipe da Kabum, mas eles que optam por banir, então uma dinâmica um pouco esquisita. Mas eu acho que o pique de Pop aqui não cairia tão mal, sendo bem sincero.
Sim, acho que faria sentido pra travar um pouco a iniciação. Retiraram então a equipe da VKS agora o Garen, que o Betão já utilizou aqui ao longo do ano. Não sei se seria uma boa opção pra essa rota, talvez.
Oh, and the
pra
Garen ban. I guess Batav did play Garen.
Não sei como funciona muito
Yep,
bem essa
at the
mecânica.
beginning of the
Back in the
split.
day. Yeah.
Pois é.
Or actually, no, not the
Mais
split,
pra
last
frente,
split.
então fica mais
He did
fácil.
it.
O Nautilus
I'm mixing
acabou
splits,
sobrando
yeah.
aí. Então a equipe da Kabum, Anya, novamente vai deixar esse last pick rota do meio, rota do topo, porque essa calha ainda é flexível.
Yeah, okay. And then
Fica
Cross.
surpresa, os
I'm
jogadores do time da
slightly
Kabum.
annoyed that Crossdale is just defaulting to freaking engage supports when I know he can play enchanters.
Me intriga bastante porque ele vai precisar de um
Like, out of all the supports
suporte
Crossdale's one
ali,
ones,
que
I
ele
know
precisa
for
dessas
sure can play
reflexões,
enchanters.
precisa dos resets. E quem tá agora sendo proposto é um Jax, e um Jax iria pro topo, a Aurora pro
Okay, I
meio.
like the Jax shout here.
Provavelmente, né? Se vai aparecendo ali um lutador, provavelmente é pra parte superior do mapa. Então essa
Do it, Betal, do it!
das mãos do Shoska
Please.
pra jogar contra a Aurora. E
That'd be
aí,
sexy.
Agora é o last pick que teremos.
Well, Betal, you know you wanna be sexy.
Novamente, eles estão querendo manter essa prioridade em cima de conseguir essa matchup favorável contra o Titan.
Let's go!
Oh, wow, he's actually doing it.
Contra esse Jax.
Holy crap, we get the blind Aurora and we get the Fury matchup? Okay. This is what Fearless should be like.
É, porque tem toda essa questão do mind game de usar
I'm
a
so
vida
down
do
for
Jax,
it.
da
Holy
Fiora,
crap.
Então acho que vem muito na execução, mas também vem na leitura de
Okay,
papel.
this makes the draft.
E como
This,
ele executa
yeah,
a
it's
mecânica.
normally we're used to seeing sort of two team fight drafts and we're just comparing, okay, which one has the better scaling half the time. But this is just like a hands matchup between the two teams.
Mas a gente tá vendo que nessa série tá tendo uma dinâmica totalmente diferente,
Ah.
mais focada justamente nos jogadores da rota superior.
Yeah, 'cause
E uma
Fiora
rota também que a gente viu o jogo
Technically,
ali
is one of the best duelists in the game, so she wins almost any 1v1 matchup if she plays it
Mhm.
right.
Então, vai ser uma
But
dinâmica interessante.
it's
Essa Kali
finicky.
contra a Aurora também, eu acho que pelo lado da Aurora
It's for Jax specifically, it's a game of chicken because it's whether or not you riposte at the right time, and Jax has to time his counter strike right. If he waits too long, the riposte at 0.5 seconds. Like if you wait for too long, then it guarantees that she'll be able to get the counter stun off. Yeah, so you basically have to contract before she riposts. Yeah, other than that, though,
Versatilidade é a palavra da série.
Tem que ter versatilidade.
yeah, I like the Akali, I like the Fiora, but I prefer the Kai'Sa Leona bot.
E aí, acho que é interessante
Jungle-wise,
nessa iniciação ainda de repente um pouco mais rápida, não deixar a Aurora ficar soltinha, utilizar ultimate, tem
Normally,
vários, tem Nautilus,
I prefer Viego to Lee Sin. I'm not a huge Lee Sin fan, but the Lee Sin actually kind of really works well with this composition. You need the early bridge.
Nosso foco, essa rota superior, roubou novamente, que realmente promete esse duelo.
É, na lore a gente sabe quem vence, mas e nos campos da justiça?
Yeah, the team fights are going to be absolute chaos. It's literally just everybody breaking into small skirmishes and
Teve um
outhandsing.
desempenho muito legal, o Betão, na primeira
Yeah, I
partida.
think this draft is actually pretty even. I like what Kaboom have done with it, but unlike game one where it's like, oh, Kaboom have a much better draft. This to me is just like, okay,
Intriga pra ver como é que vai ser esse
it's pretty
duelo.
even draft. It's just down to execution,
Esse setup
and
todo
I think the junglers will need to get stuck in a bit earlier. Specifically, Theiti needs to have more of an early game than he did last game.
Mas ainda assim, eu acho que tem a questão da dinâmica da ultimate
As the
dela,
Vi, you
que
sit back and wait till
ela
level
consegue
6 and then use the
cenário
ult. Sure,
ela
that's
pode
fine,
ser
that's
que ela
okay.
perca um pouquinho
But
mais
as a
de
Lee Sin, if you're doing
mas
that,
ainda assim, eu acho
then,
que
especially into a
ela
Viego,
que ela vai mais brilhar.
yeah,
É o propósito
you've let your
da
team down.
campeã normalmente é esse momento de justamente você lutar essas lutas 4v4, do 5v5, que é onde ela realmente faz esse encaixe dela todo, mas eu gosto das respostas, eu acho que a side lane proposta por parte da equipe da Kabum
and I'm not expecting like a very slow early game like what we saw last game. I'm expecting to see a lot more dueling,
É, pois é, e aí?
a lot more action.
E aí, Tavinha, como é que vai ser essa dinâmica aí, você tendo side lanes fortes, mas não podendo contestar essa onda de minions da rota?
Supports might want to roam out early too. Last game, Telos roamed out early, but Rostel just kind of sat in lane for the most part.
Atirador imóvel, então é um pouco difícil. Tem que tomar cuidado. Acho que as lembranças da primeira partida vão valer demais agora. E teremos o segundo jogo da série, onde a VKS já saiu na frente. Então a Kabum tá buscando esse empate.
Estão sedentos por encostar no placar. Lembrando, né, que no último encontro dessas equipes, deu vitória para Kabum, inclusive eles que jogaram a Cade para essa chave inferior. Acaba que eles também foram derrubados para essa mesma circunstância, não tá todo mundo no mesmo nível, na mesma última chance de permanecer vivo na competição.
Mas esse é o nível. A gente tá vendo que tem equipes que estão com uma disparidade um pouco maior, mas que nada impede de evoluir durante a competição. E os playoffs, você tá num dia melhor, você tá num momento melhor, pode acabar influenciando muito mais. Não importa tanto se você venceu nessa fase de grupos, óbvio que a consistência é um grande fator, mas nessas séries pode ser que essa consistência mude um pouco. Então a gente tá vendo aqui, tá chegando com a tela de carregamento, já estamos aqui dentro da partida, porque olha, eu tô animado pra ver, eu quero ver o circo pegar fogo, porque essa partida promete muita coisa.
Promete demais, eu tô animada pra ver essa Aurora, então, fazendo sua estreia aqui no CBLOL Academy. Não tinha passado até então, mas agora passou. O que sei que eu acho que é um
I'm a little surprised this is the first Aurora we're seeing.
In Academy?
Yeah.
Yeah, she popped up faster in CBLOL for a change.
Yeah, but again, it's just like, I don't know, Academy, you always get like weird stuff, and like we've got Fearless. Surprised, but it's okay.
I wonder if it's because we're in Fearless and because like Aurora popped up last week and we're already into eliminations by that point for Academy.
Yeah.
Que ele consiga ter tempo de recarga na ultimate. Normalmente a gente vê algumas builds aí por aí, mas normalmente Liandre é o que tá sempre aparecendo pra campeã. Malevolência pra diminuir o cooldown da ultimate, como a Tabs comentou. Mas o mais
Because I guess like in eliminations a lot of times you need still some time. You want to whip it out. If it's a single round robin, that's fine. But yeah. Yo, Orbital, buddy. It's going eight so far. Not too crazy yet, but you know, here's the hoping. This game should go crazy with the draft that we have. But yeah, good to see you alive, Orbital. You've been casting like non-stop, man. I feel like every day you're casting something new. What's up for today for you? Man, Aurora's already zoning out the Kali.
Exorcizando seus espíritos no meio do caminho e garantindo já então esses passos à frente. O Shoska já
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the Akali performs inside the Aurora Ultimate, because I feel like the Shroud should give them advantage. Can you say 8 a turret shot? Like working hard, it helps you not think about your life. No, Orbital. Sounds so depressing, mate.
Everyone's got a drug of choice.
True. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I do find the same about casting. The game so far, this is game 2. Oh, I forgot to adjust that. Whoops. Yes, this is game 2, not game 1. Game 1 was like kind of eh. It was just
solid.
It was solid, yeah. It was categorized by just team fights. So, kind of hard for the cores, I think, in the card meta. This game 2 should be much more fun, because neither of them pick team fight compositions, so I expect to see a lot more dueling, a lot more activity. Oh, oh my goodness, they cheesed again. Not cheesed, but he started
Hello to you, Orbital. Best of luck in fantasy football this year. I know we'll be competitors this year.
Fantasy football?
Like American football.
Okay,
yes.
NFL? Nice.
Yes, we are in the same league.
That's cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I knew you're a big sports guy for I didn't realize Orbital was into NFL.
Neither did I until he's in the Discord, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen Verse in a while, and I've forgotten how much damage he can put out. Like,
Yeah, seriously.
He's running PTA too. Not the oh, what's the domination rune? Double blades. Yes, thank you. Yeah, this is more what I expected. The fact that they should be able to win out early trades against Viego, which is why it's so big that Cerulu took the early.
Oh, tell us! Wow.
Oh my god.
That was okay.
Wait, but they're not losing.
Here comes Kise.
Yeah. Can they kill Deji? The cross sale's done. It's a question of whether they can pick up Deji as well.
Yeah. Wow, I thought that was extremely ill-advised from Tellus, but
That's crazy.
guess not.
Yeah, they saw the angle. They're replaying it? Okay, they're probably not.
VKS.A aproveitou, pegaram dois
Okay, they are.
abates,
Perfect.
e como você falou,
I want to see, like, what angle did Telas see here? Because you're half health from Mortius and Telas.
frágil, com
Yeah.
3 jogadores, deixaram brecha e a VKS aproveitou.
Ah, mas não
Wait, did
existe
they have vision, right? Of Raven charging?
Jogadores deixaram brecha e a
Oh
VKS
my
aproveitou.
goodness.
mas não existe um planeta
I mean,
que
yeah, maybe
sai
Sorolo
primeiro,
did, but
sai
there's no way you
primeiro,
could have communicated that.
deixam o Varus por último pra
Yeah,
trás.
I mean, you just needed the vision, right?
Maybe.
Jogada aqui é justamente porque talvez tá
Yeah.
aqui na rota do meio. O
Yeah, really good call. I think Telas actually went in with the full
Cabum aqui já errou muito feio.
expectation, and like, he was ready to die for this. He was ready to go with first blood. Because they'd have
Yeah.
1 2 for 1, plus Kisei at first move, and Joska's not 6. So without the perfect execution, Akali is just not that big a threat. Yeah, really nice from K-Stars Academy.
Kate tá à frente no Gold, rota, rota. E com esse First Blood na mão já coloca
Ah,
praticamente
whoops.
1000 à frente, né? Um bônus extra garantido. O primeiro dragão já nasceu e já tá sendo finalizado pelo Sarolo sozinho. Nem nasceram as Vastilarvas.
Porque o bot lane tem vantagem, né? Dá pra ver nessa onda de minions que o Morteus e o Telas estão um pouco mais à frente, então foi um pouco mais fácil dele
super
garantir
clean.
esse dragão sem muitos problemas. É um Viego, então tem um dano
Despite
baixo,
that, though, they're still down
muito alto.
CS in this bot lane.
Então,
So
esse primeiro objetivo acabou definhou nessa jogada anterior, então agora terão que se recuperar. E
mid
essa
lane though,
bot lane
Kisei moved
vai ficando
first
pouco mais pra
and
trás.
still the
O
CS
Morteus
lead
conseguiu
over
pegar
Joska.
He's up 20, that's absurd.
A probabilidade
Yeah.
do Castiel subir, se movimentar e conseguir contestar esse objetivo já é bem alta aqui, mas a gente tá vendo que o Tyrene vai iniciar. Essa é a única janela que a VKS vai ter por enquanto aqui. Tem que iniciar esse objetivo logo antes de entregarem o bounce da wave do bot.
For Joska's sake, I hope he's able to perform better once he gets out of lane. I mean, Akali does have a rough early game, so
Yeah.
it's not the worst thing, but it's also not the greatest.
É realmente muita ganância.
Vão ter que recuar para suas respectivas rotas. O Betão já começa a perseguir o Tyrion, os dois têm nível 6, então vem ali a dança da duelista, vem também a possibilidade do grão-mestre das armas. Já por aqui, a equipe da Cabum agradece. Perdem a
Okay,
visão
low-key
do
surprised that
inimigo,
K-Stars wasn't sticking around to try and force a bit harder on the grubs. I think they could have contested one and then given one, but
que tá trabalhando bem na distância ali com o seu E, né, com a
yeah,
estrela.
especially they again. K-Stars had first move. Telas was there before Castiel was.
Na onda de minions, com uma maior facilidade que a Kali nesse ponto da partida. Os dois suportes estavam aqui apenas para fazer a contenção de danos ali, caso os seus jogadores da rota do meio sofressem.
I don't understand why we bench Sarulu at all. He's- I don't know if he's shot calling necessarily, but at least when he's on this team, K-Stars feels crisper with their
It
their
seems
calls.
like it, yeah.
it's just so weird.
Então é aquele momento que o jogo vai dar uma esfriadinha.
Mas eu acho que a gente vê a composição da Cabum tem muito potencial de playmaking aqui com esse Varus nível 6 já, então se eles conseguirem utilizar muito bem...
Yeah, Theti, this is a really rough start for him. He got one quadrant taken to start, so he's actually behind in CS. His gank at the bot side kind of got answered and countered. And sure, he lives. He's 1-0, but then Saru's 1-1-1. And didn't fall behind in CS. And then once... And, well, Saru is 6 now. Now that he's 6, he can actually kind of win out some of these trades, ganks against Lee Sin.
Desse Viego conseguir reset, porque se esse Viego não resetar, a luta da VKS fica bem comprometida.
Fica um pouco mais solto, né? Mas no sentido ruim de não conseguir encaixar nessa composição. Então precisam ter o burst, né? No caso, viria ali por parte da Kai'Sa, também por parte da Aurora.
Warriors
pra
to
aí ter
6.
essa entrada, né, forte do Sarolo, conseguindo reset, conseguindo pegar a
I think we're just trying to get ready to bait with our bodies.
Uma jogada pela rota inferior, ainda tá por lá, então vai perdendo um pouquinho de tempo. Poderia estar fazendo a sua parte de cima da selva, já que tem seu buffer por lá. Agora ele vai se direcionando pro seu buffer vermelho e o tight lá na parte superior. Ainda não tivemos ganks, né, nessa rota do topo.
E aqui nos 8 minutos e meio, a gente percebe já quão impactante a Aurora consegue ser pra cima da Kali, tá? Consegue ele trazer sempre a passiva, vai prejudicando muito a vida, e mesmo o Shoska estando ali de agilidade nos pés, que ele vai poder ter
What
um
is
pouco
this
mais de
base timing
resistência, né,
from
de regeneração das suas recursos
We
na
didn't full
rota.
clear topside. We base and we're paying for wolves. What are we looking for? Drags it 2 minutes away.
Yeah, it's a lot.
O early game de uma forma muito mais passiva do que de costume. Mas a gente vai ver um pouco de ação.
Okay.
Já vai tomar essa iniciação e o Sarolo tá chegando.
Chega já com certeza,
Oh, nice stun through the
Wow.
wolf from Sarulu.
e mesmo com a corrente da corrupção,
Really like it.
não garante nada além de um Telas pegando fogo. Eita,
Oh!
de novo agora Sarolo
Okay.
entrada de Lâminas entre
Ooh.
Clancash, Morteus, quem vai ser?
Wait, okay. I was like, Mortius lives here.
Yeah.
That's insane.
No dragão,
They went too far.
e a Cabum volta com total
Okay, maybe
Sorolo
that's
was
what.
cooking, but
Ela desvia, mas mesmo assim,
Yeah,
são duas
maybe that's what
vezes
Theti was reading ahead. Was expecting a gank bot side. Technically, he was still late, but then K-Stars overextended by going
yeah,
back
but it all
in.
worked out, I guess.
Yeah.
But to your point, it wasn't. Yeah, the choice itself is still questionable.
Yeah.
Vai pra rota superior aqui.
Okay.
O Tyrion gastou
This I like. This is proactive.
Não tem mais nenhum mecanismo
Tyrion has no flash too.
Tá só
Used it on
assistindo
Batal
aí
earlier.
a Shuriken voando, o helicóptero partindo pra cima de si.
No Counter-Strike?
A proteção do Crepúsculo,
Yeah.
ele
I need it.
imediatamente eliminado.
Isso porque ele já tinha gasto flash numa batalha anterior com o Betão, que também gastou o seu
Oh, we are
flash.
lane
O
swapping.
foco foi na parte inferior do mapa, que realmente a VKS se estendeu e aí acabou conseguindo cobrar um
Okay,
ótimo
I like that.
posicionamento do
Like, Batal is not gonna have a better time. It's just you're literally picking up the wave, so I'm down for it.
Agora, porque, beleza, Sarolo chegou muito bem, atacaram direto.
Yeah, really nice slide through the wall, actually.
Yeah, they recognize that Raven has cleanse, so no point sending him. Just focus on the target. But that going back in from Sorolo, that was kind of greedy. Oh, he missed the hook.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Vai ser bem complicado se você fica muito próximo um do outro, porque a ultimate vai passando pros outros alvos também, né?
Synchronized emoting.
O emote é sempre sensacional.
Pois é, mas isso acabou adiantando bastante. A gente vê que o ouro já se iguala por ambas as equipes. Vai ter esse próximo
And more doesn't tell us. These are former teammates of Theiti.
Surgiu nesse momento aqui.
Like Sorolo and Kisei weren't on that team that Theiti was on, but these guys
Yeah.
were. And Theiti used to camp the bot side for them.
Porque eles têm toda essa vantagem de mapa e o Raven
Now he camps the bot side against them.
também, mas o que você pode ser alvo de um dive aqui ou não, né?
É delicado, né? A Aurora limpa muito rápido.
Void Grub Dragon Trade.
Pode se reposicionar também, ficando invisível, saltando ali para outra dimensão. Então é um pouco difícil do Crashel conseguir alcançar o seu adversário. Com isso, limpa a onda de minions, só tranquilo, vai chegando telas também para fazer a contenção da parte inferior do mapa.
Not as many ganks as hoping for from Theiti, but we're still seeing a decent amount of kills compared to last game.
Vai pegar a segunda
Yeah.
leva de vacilar.
E um ponto interessante deles não executarem esse dive também é porque é
Okay.
uma jogada um pouco mais arriscada, mas você executar duas plays ao mesmo
They
tempo não é
can't
ideal.
dive this. Leona is 6.
Assim, é bom quando a equipe tá muito mais bem estruturada, mas a gente tá vendo
If that lands, I don't think that's good for. Okay, wait, Josh could do it. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think that's
Yeah,
good for
with
crossover.
four
landed.
people maybe, but with three that would have been tricky. Three and no wave.
fica tão confuso
It's tough.
quanto ficou
Kisei has TP, so this dive.
respondidas, Tabinha, o que você
Okay.
vai justamente pra melhorar
Yeah, I was gonna say,
a
like,
experiência pra esse jogo.
This is just TP in, but Mortis
A
mid.
partir do momento que ele ativar a sua ultimate, também vai minando as resistências mágicas por ali de quem tiver. Então é uma itemização bastante interessante aqui. Normalmente a Aurora tá fazendo mais, né, ao redor do mundo, no CBLOL também. E aí, com
Oh,
isso,
I'm gonna get a little
tem
caffeine. I'm starting to
do Sarolo pra
nod off. I don't know. I don't know why. It's not like the games. I've just been like kind of sleepy all day, and I don't know why. I slept pretty well.
That's right. I thought game 1 was a little bit dull, so.
It was, but like I could like live through boring things and not be like, holy fuck, my eyes. So I'm gonna try to remedy that. I'll be right back.
Tentar ser um pouco mais efetivas nesses engages pra tentar achar pick-offs.
I don't know personally if I hate,
Porque não tem muito o
you
que
know,
ser feito,
things that are
jogo.
boring more or
Porque
things that
ele
make me
vai
want to
ser
bleach my eyes. So.
Novamente, na wave do vídeo aqui, o Crashel pode estar bem vulnerável.
Okay. Oh, even through the cleanse, it did not matter. Oh yeah. Okay, those are the Akali things I expect to see come through from Joska against Kisei later on. We're starting to see some of it already.
Mas será que
But good pick. Again, Kate stars are just better at finding the pick.
gastou seu
Better at
tempo pra
rotating.
voltar?
Oh, I forgot. Shook to sleep by the earth. Yeah. I guess, what was it 4.7? Magnitude? That's just like a gentle, calming, resting, make people sleep kind of thing.
Sem nenhuma mobilidade contra a Aurora. Você vai tomar 2 controles de grupo, a sua área pra andar já é muito menor, e é isso que acontece, sabe? É o que a gente viu.
E como falamos,
Yeah, but that mid lane pick, the burst damage can come up from both these teams. It's absolutely nutty. People are just going to drop immediately. I guess it's a question of who they pick initially. Like, who do they manage to burst down? I don't know who you'd prioritize in Kate Star's roster. Maybe actually Sorolu, because he got get resets that way. But for Kaboom, I feel like if you shut Joska down, the fight gets a lot easier. Well, trying to catch the Akali is hard enough though, so. Ideal does not mean easy, or simple does not mean easy, but yeah.
Só que é muito perigoso você ficar contestando tanto, só que eu acho que essa contestação excessiva pode ser o que vai definir a vitória ou a derrota da Kabum nessa série. Porque se eles continuarem contestando, dando essas brechas e dando esses espaços para a equipe da VKS conseguir criar o que eles querem pelo mapa, olha, vai ser difícil acreditar que os ninjinhas vão ter alguma chance, porque sempre a VKS vai ter algum recurso que eles vão poder tirar da equipe da Kabum.
Professor, nesse ponto eu concordo com você. Tem que trabalhar com muita cautela aqui o time da Kabum como um todo, porque não pode cair pelos mesmos erros, pelas mesmas emboscadas que o time da Kate aplicou na primeira partida. Aqui embaixo o Betão pressionando. Essa torre deve vir ao chão, sim. E o Arauto do Vale foi conquistado pela equipe da Cade. Diferente da primeira partida, a gente pode ver esse invocar prévio acontecendo, o Viego tá se deslocando lá pra parte de cima, onde o QC busca empurrar um pouquinho dessa torre que mal foi danificada.
Me parece que o Sarolo vai utilizar o Arauto, é exatamente isso que acontece. Vão trocar a primeira torre. Talvez a Kabum consiga levar primeiro, porque a torre tá mais danificada, mas aqui são 2 jogadores, mais o auxílio do Arauto. Lembrando que a demolição da primeira torre é bonificada.
Yeah, a little spicy up here.
Conseguiu primeiro, então.
But bot side, Vital just single-handedly took turret.
Depois, torre tier 1
And Vital took it first.
torre tier 1 do todo.
Okay, let's
O
go.
bônus que eles conseguem, mas o destaque também é que a equipe da VKS não aproveitou tanto o Arauto, mas ele está vindo uma jogada, o Tiny vai ser pego.
Wow.
Bateu
Utilizou
o poste
ultimate.
no chão, né?
Bateu o poste e já foi embora.
Evita então essa chegada,
Yeah.
porque ele garante um
Seeing
aumento
junglers,
de
I think Kaboom won that out in terms of sort of the side lane rushes, the 2v2s or 2v1s on each side.
Permanecer aqui puxando rotas laterais, o Tide sai com certo benefício depois dessa troca.
E a gente continua vendo a pressão que o Betão continua aplicando.
Yeah, this game felt like a bit of an ego check from K-Stars. They do definitely have really good individual players, but at the same time, I feel like this is where, at least for Vital, like this is generally how Vital likes to play, is that sort of 1v1, 1v2 style.
É um dos grandes destaques da equipe da VKS, não conseguindo aparecer e sendo totalmente neutralizado aqui durante esse primeiro jogo agora que a gente passou agora.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this team fight. It's Cloud Drake. I'm gonna be honest, it's not the most impactful Drake for either of these teams or comps. The movement speed's not crazy for them. It's not so much about rotations, but the teams want to fight.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, wherever.
Telas absorvendo bastante do dano.
Uf.
Chega o ultimate, mas o Irving não atinge ninguém. Chosca buscando espaço de entrada lateral. A equipe da Cade é espantada pra debaixo das suas próprias linhas. Mas o dragão tá vivo
Spicy,
e acabou
spicy. I was just saying, like, it's Cloud Drake. I don't think the teams care that much, or it doesn't benefit the comps that much, but the teams just want to fight. Oh, the TP from behind from Tyrion. They see it.
Ooh, this could get interesting.
Tá chegando o QC, tá chegando o Tide.
Fight already started. Is it too little too late? Can they get in there and help him out?
He's in. Oh.
Tá sendo concretizada, já são 2, 3 eliminações no jogo. O
Vital was late to the fight.
mas vai à frente com essa
Oh,
That was a proper 5v4.
no dano.
really good riposte, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude, he broke his ankles.
Oh my goodness, Vital.
Oh, Mortis,
No. Okay, Mortius.
Ooh. We
Okay.
haven't seen like a big you know what Mortius game in a while.
Yeah. But that fight was it. Oh, the mechanics here. Oh, it's a double TP on the backboard. Man, I love the confidence on Cyril to get back in there.
Yeah. And
Because
credit to
with
the rest of the
the
team. I mean, because they got lit up and Mortius was just kind of surviving, but they were just like, all right, look, like we have to buy time, right? So they just peeled because they were like CC chained, but like they couldn't Kaboom couldn't get to Mortius, and then like they just kept it. Like I don't think Mortius took even like. All right, I'm gonna watch this for how much damage did Mortius take this fight?
I don't think he got hit. a
Zero.
single time.
0, still 0,
Yeah.
still 0.
They focus on the wrong people.
Well done by Sorolo. Yeah, like you said, to get back in there and just be like, look, I'm Nautilus. If I haven't hit you with an auto yet, I can hold you still for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, and with the resets, he goes from like 10% health, like back
Dude,
to.
Mortis just played PvE. What the hell was that? That's crazy.
that's- At first, I thought like he went invisible, but he didn't ult like much later. And that's crazy. Wow, really well played from them.
Yeah, no, the whole team. That's a gorgeous team fight, and they got kind of caught out early, right?
Yeah.
Like Kaboom did the right thing, right? There's like, look, we have a numbers advantage here. Not just any numbers advantage. We have a 3v5 here. We've got to try to 100-0 someone. But like you said, they couldn't get on Mortius, and that's what they had to do.
I mean, because they saw the TP coming in, and I guess they knew it was a double TP. I thought it was just a single TP, but they pulled the trigger. It's technically the right call. They had a numbers advantage to start. It's just like what happened after, like when they couldn't find the burst. If they got Cyril, they got Telos, slimmest of margins. That fight swings with them, but yeah. Lunar, he didn't break his ankles. He ran it down to Kaiser. No, he did break. He broke some people's ankles, and then his was broken into.
No, yeah, he broke somebody. He didn't break Mortius' ankles. He broke somebody's ankles.
Sarulu
Maybe
and-
Kisei was on the chase.
Yeah, I think it was Cyril and Kisei.
Yeah.
Yeah, give credit where credit's due, man. Like, yeah. Did really, really well. Oh? Damn, K-Stars are just better.
Mortius is so strong now. He gets in there.
Yeah.
He does so much damage.
Like, it was so close until that one fight where he gets a Quadra, and like, they didn't even lose a
shit.
body.
Camera. Can't see my beautiful face. All right, now you can. There we go.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Right. Well, like a little close, but still.
Get to barrier too, but yeah. Still.
All right,
Wow.
this one's over.
Yep.
Mortez is way too strong.
You know, I
Too many
appreciate it
targets
though.
over time,
Even though
like-
this game just like ended a lot faster in a way,
Mhm.
I still appreciate this because they did go toe to toe, and it did like come down to an actual.
No, it wasn't even like Kaboom doing anything like egregious. It was just
No, yeah.
Cade team fighting really, really well.
Like last game I was faulting Kaboom for the way they were setting up, and they had the better team fight. They just could not leverage it. This game, like, hey, that fight, if that's what breaks the game, like you said, Kaboom didn't do anything wrong. They actually made the right call. It just came down to like the micro mechanics of it. The moment where if you replay that fight 10 times, you're not going to get the same outcome every single time. Okay.
Já liga de novo entre mundos, fecha o cercadinho e o Tite aqui tenta escapar, mas o Crash é o primeiro a
Bonk.
do killing spree,
I really thought Crash was going to live for a second.
do seu flash.
But the pullback from, or the second take from Ororski.
E podem estar próximos a um cenário aqui de fazer o barão, mas uma coisa que você comentou que eu acho interessante é que ninguém sabe jogar com, ninguém sabe jogar contra, só que na minha visão
Yeah, I feel bad for Bitao too. I think Bitao did well this game,
porque você
but
tá exposto a jogar com o campeão
Ah.
várias vezes.
yeah, and I feel like you don't pick Fiora unless you've got that
Quando lança campeão novo,
that confidence that you can win out, you know, in the 1v1s. You've got that ankle breaking skill.
Yeah.
normal game, porque eu
Yeah,
He was doing
and-
fine.
Yeah, exactly. This is just like Batao didn't. Kaboom did not allow Batao to get in a good position to play the game, in the late game the way he wanted to. Like it doesn't matter what champion Batao is piloting right now.
Yeah. And you know, like I can criticize Theti for his early game, but I'm going to be honest, it wasn't Theti's fault that they're losing this at the end of the day.
No.
It just comes down to that one fight where you've got two compositions, both are very heavy on the skirmishing, on the outdueling. If one gets a lead, it just runs away, right? Two teams playing rock, paper, scissors, but if you're both throwing rock, it's who throws it harder, I guess.
Well said. Well said.
Usually I use that analogy when two teams pick team fight comps, but also weirdly appropriate for this one. I guess in general, just any comp where you're running the same thing. Lunar, as you said, quick 3-0. Yeah, looking like it, honestly.
Yeah.
Porque a Kari eu acho que ela conseguiu responder bem na fase de rotas, mas ela não conseguiu criar pressão na rota lateral. Esse Varus ele é meio
Yeah, because Kaboom did adapt quite a bit. Like I said after game one, to some extent, they're very good individual players, and they could not seem to get their act together for the team fight composition. Like they couldn't get all five on the same page. So go something a bit more individual. They did exactly as I asked for in game two, and they still lost. It's like, okay, well, we tried both extremes. I guess game three they'll go somewhere in between. I just don't know if you lost on both extremes, like whether going in the middle is going to help you.
Se a equipe da VKS, esse equipe da Kabum vai pra rota lateral, eles iniciam o objetivo, podem fazer pick-off, e é muito fácil pra VKS fazer essa iniciação. É só a hora de chegar, usar o entre mundo, pronto, acabou a fight.
E nem precisou de ult aqui, tá? Ele só colocou o seu E e já espantou dois jogadores, Crash e Raven. A marcha pelo meio do mapa continua e olha o dano entrando através da caçadora, né? Exploradora do vazio que o Morteus tem. Ele já tem o terceiro item, tem um dente de Nashor.
It seems to be kind of the standard
mágico.
E eu ainda tô achando que a VKS
Kai'Sa build these days. Like it is kind of it is more hybrid.
Yeah.
Pra fazer o objetivo, acho que acabam fazendo
We
Right,
still see
Lunar
the
Day?
occasional static shift.
E o Sarolu chegando depois, então
Yeah, we still see the occasional static shift. I'm not a fan of the static shift build. I much prefer this Kraken.
No, 'cause you can rip. Just,
Yeah.
You can just rip through people with this. Yeah, Kraken Ginsu's and then get some AP in there and then
morreu já.
the frickin' lasagna's fourth item for some safety, some extra AP. Very well-rounded build.
And once that happens, K-Stars can just go 1-3-1 at that point, and Kaboom have no answer.
Sabe que eu sou ansioso, viu? O Spec sabe, o Spec
Because you can't even get the pick on Mortius at that point. Lunar, Kaboom left their vibes guy on the main roster. Now all they have is the L. Actually, that is true, and that is a good point, because technically since Kaboom is out of the playoffs, they didn't need to play Scary, and if they're not playing Scary in CBLOL, they can just play him in the academy. Static is the solo lane build? Oh. I've not seen any solo lane Kai'Sa actually, so like I know she was mid along with the other AD carries as well. I just haven't seen any of it. But that's really good to know. I actually would have still expected Kraken Slayer to be there. If anything, even more so in solo lane, because I feel like that's when you just burst down targets, right? But man, I kind of hate this from Tellus. He does this every time, and he gets away with it because his team's always ahead. But Tellus keeps roaming in like solo into the enemy team.
grandes problemas de
And because he's a hit, the enemy
conseguir
team
teste em termos
doesn't
de como
often
eles
like
conseguem
full engage
segurar
onto him.
esses
Rightly
vantagens
so, because if there's anybody backing him up, then
mas que faz
you just burnt everything on
ficar
Leona
beneficiado
or
também, porque
Alistar
o
or whatever
Big
tank
do
of
lado
choice that Telos is running.
tranquilo,
Rakan,
Yeah.
probably.
a gente vê que não tem tanta
But a lot of times he
ação.
actually doesn't have to back up. And if you just all wind him, you'd probably kill him.
A equipe da VKS.A se coloca em ponto de alma das nuvens. Daqui a 2 minutos e meio
Ultimate game of bluff.
o dragão da vez ou apenas mais um stag do lado da Kabum. Com esse barão vivo, a disputa pelo domínio de visão aqui nos arredores do Covil fica ainda mais presente. E a gente bem sabe,
Yeah, I wonder if they actually sub in Scary for game 3.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
Like, why not? You're getting eliminated. You got absolutely blitzed in game 2.
Essa visão do barão e vão deixando a Kabum. Olha, agora iniciaram a luta.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Do they have something here?
Nope. Remember that game of bluff we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Telos wasn't bluffing this time.
Dude, that Aurora Beyblade arena is kind of a nutty ability.
Yeah, it's pretty short, but it's very, very impactful.
Ace
Yeah.
praticamente perfeito e a gente vê como essa luta é difícil de você sair. O Entre Mundos acabou
Man, I wanted to see what an equal, like, what an Akali could do to the Aurora in lane, or like 1v1 later on. Because I feel like you picked it specifically to kind of handle that Aurora ultimate and be able to nuke her out, but
I guess, yeah.
we just never saw it. Like, Joska got slammed down by that mid-game fight, and then he's now playing from behind. Lunar, just wait till he hits pro play, that won't work. Wait, just wait till who hits pro play, sorry.
Mesmo assim, 26 minutos, a VKS oferece muito, dando mais de 10.000 de vantagem. Power play lá em cima do Barão. Então, realmente, estão com muita vantagem. Acabam tá com dificuldade desde o início por conta de alguns
Just gonna
erros.
push it in all 3 lanes, I guess.
De conseguir trazer um pouco mais de vantagem de mapa. Com isso, a VKS foi aproveitando. E agora é difícil deles deixarem
Yeah,
essa
there's like
vantagem.
average 2-level gap across the board. Bot lane has 3, top and mid have 1.
Pra dentro da torre. E uma coisa interessante é que ele fechou essa criptoflora também, então consegue ter uma luta um pouco com maior sustento, né? Depois de conseguir essa primeira eliminação que não é muito difícil de fazer, a gente vê que vai ter essa sobrecura também, então a gente vê que a fight da VKS vai ficando cada vez mais forte. Estamos tratando de 13 mil de ouro de vantagem aqui sendo distribuído já, então é uma questão de tempo. A VKS vai fazendo esse avanço e a Kabum tem que dar um jeito de segurar.
Eles acabam ficando passivos porque a entrada da bot dele na rota central
Wait, what the?
que isso, Soladinho?
Wow.
Agora sim, 10 kills solos pro nosso mano Dani. Enquanto
Okay.
aqui no meio da base, a fight vem estourando.
Okay, they killed Kise. They just nuked him. Nice.
Batau's dead, and then they just...
Yeah, and then Mortius is just untouched again, by the way. Like, got a quadra, got a triple. A Telas, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Lunar. It's working now, but yeah, you go with pro play, and when teams are more coordinated, you get absolutely punished. Also, when teams have better vision, you get punished. This game, Kaboom's vision wasn't as egregious as it was in game 1, but it also still wasn't great. So, like, it's not a game of bluff if you have the vision, but when you don't, then yeah, you're gambling. And we all know how gambling works in CBLOL. It doesn't.
It is a fallacy. There's the gambler's fallacy, and then there's gambling on CBLOL. Even more phallic. Nope, wrong word. Wrong word. Incorrect, actually. I'm sorry. I was not thinking.
He is not
I had
sorry.
half my brain on.
E como todo esse dano em área estava encaixando muito bem, parece que a leitura da equipe da VKS vem sendo muito boa, porque parece que no primeiro jogo eles conseguiram tirar picks que poderiam neutralizar um pouco desse potencial.
You're up almost
da
4K
Aurora.
on the CBLOL this year?
Até o Caster,
Wait, do you actually gamble on CBLOL, Lunar?
até o Caster, no segundo pegaram com campeãs que não conseguiam ter tanta mobilidade para sair, e acho que foi uma boa resposta, conseguiram mandar muito bem, um draft bem coeso para jogar com a Aurora.
Okay, you
That's very
brave soul.
surprising.
Yeah. I appreciate you not talking about it on the CBLOL English channel, though.
Yeah, also that.
I usually mod when I'm like watching the game, so I was like doing stuff on Friday, Saturday, and I heard that Sunday got bad. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I saw that after the fact. Trajan being like, "Dude, give me the mod powers. We got a rogue chatter in the chat."
Okay, Aurora is now 100% win rate in CBLOL Academy. Let's go.
Yep.
It didn't feel like it was about the Aurora. Like, her ult was useful, but it really did. Yeah, it really did feel like any mid could have gone here, and it was just about Mortius. Mortius had a huge pop-off game, which
Eu senti
Good for him.
que a equipe da Kabum
I wanna read
postou as fichas
the
em
full
cavalos errados,
tooltip
vamos dizer
of
assim.
Aurora
Porque a
results.
gente tentou ver esse desempenho do Varus brilhando um pouquinho mais. Ele tava tentando. Ele colocou boss ultimates. A gente viu boss passagens da corrente da corrupção com no momento que a gente vinha a equipe da Cade toda juntinha. Então vai
It was fun till
ficando
about the third
ultimates
spam. Yeah, I don't know what the
finalizando,
spam was, unfortunately. I
mas
was
faltou dano,
out.
faltou ali. Faltou tudo nesse momento.
Eu
pra
acho
falar
que
a
Leaves in
verdade.
target direction with displacement immunity or
Acho que
half a
Varus
second.
só não encaixava
Realm
muito na
Hopper
dinâmica, acho que
for
eles estavam
4
pensando em um pouco mais.
seconds.
Eu acho que aqui foi um grande problema. Acho que esse aqui destruiu bastante.
Realm
o
Hopper's
early
just the
game
movement
que a
speed
equipe da
buff.
Kabum tava tendo até então.
Okay.
Acho que você ceder essas vantagens, ceder esses
Heals
avanços,
herself
That's
every
passive.
second and gains movement
controlou
speed based
um
on
pouco
her
a partida,
spirits.
porque na teoria a bot lane da equipe da Cage, da Kabum poderia ter essa pressão
A
toda.
gente viu a troca logo no início, né? Como eles venceram.
E eles tinham toda essa vantagem nesse começo porque era favorável.
The
Mas a
heal's
partir do momento que você pega um
not
campeão,
that
que justamente
huge.
você precisa continuar escalando durante a partida.
The
eles se
heal
comprometem, e é isso,
is
novamente, os pick-offs que a gente comentou na rota meio que eu acho que é o grande estigma da série. E a
it
gente
is
vê que esse
3 to
ultimate
20 based on level
você
plus
precisa
2% of her
ficar
AP
olhando, porque
every
tem um
second.
terreno que
So
vai
it's
fechar
really
um
not that
pouco o
much. I
espaço
mean, even if you
pra
have,
gente ver que
you know, late game,
não tem o que fazer.
level 18, it's 20 plus, let's say you got 400 AP, right? That's, so you get 28 health each second. It's really not much.
Chegou
Yeah.
muito rápido, eles já estavam no posicionamento ruim, seria difícil sair dali, e daí veio o
Oh,
quadradinho
some people
do
to-
que teve trabalho
Yeah, that's not
facilitado,
okay.
talvez,
I had to
mas
delete a couple of
ter
messages from
vantagem desde o início. Além de
on
serem pouco
Friday
mais
and Saturday
habilidosos,
from people
mas
like
não foi
saying
porque
that, oh,
a VKS
so and so should
conseguiu fortalecer essa caixa desde os
uninstall
momentos
IRL,
iniciais.
you know.
Mas, Ania, Morteus também que tá fazendo uma
That's not
belíssima
appropriate.
série,
Like
achando
I
que
understand people are very
vai
frustrated at their
ter
teams, and I
grandes
guess like in
nessa-
different cultures maybe like it's not as big a deal,
E
but
aí, essa caixa,
Yeah.
No,
ela
I mean, that's just
mais do
normal
estilo de
fan
jogo que
behavior,
gosta de aplicar, de
unfortunately.
ser
Like, let's
ousado,
remember,
de ir
fan
pra
is short
frente,
for
colocar o
fanatic,
assassino pra jogo. E aqui, por exemplo,
right?
ele
It is an
só anda o
unreasonable
Raven,
person.
teve que gastar a sua barreira,
Sure.
Like,
teve que gastar a sua
it's
barreira, mas
you see it all over the
Mas
world,
é,
unfortunately. You get death threats
Ele gastou o Q na wave
and shit
inteira ali, ele
everywhere.
gastou, ele só deu
It's really
auto-ataque pra
stupid.
a diferença e mostrar por que ele tava tão forte.
I feel like okay. So the sport I do kind of follow a little bit more because my dad's into it is the NHL, and I feel like the fans are more chill in NHL. No, like I don't think I've heard of many death threats.
Outwardly, I think I think that is true, but I mean I guess I don't really know.
Like for football,
Yeah, I guess-
100%. Yeah, like was it?
Yeah,
It's a gentleman's sport played by hooligans. So
Yeah.
yeah, that one's fair, but or not fair, but I know that for football, but hockey always felt more chill, or maybe it's just Canadians that are more chill. So
Yeah, maybe.
Será que eles vão pro lado azul, mudar completamente?
yeah, hockey not so much a European thing, Lunar. So
Agora vai ser sempre a última partida pra Kabum, né? Estão perdendo de 2 a 0.
okay, damn, the Aurora did the most damage. For all that Mordia stole my eyes,
Pode ser a última partida pra eles.
Aurora
Oh.
stole the
Dude,
DPM.
Shaska did less damage than Theati.
Realmente,
Yikes.
chegou a quase 20 mil.
That's not
That
okay.
is tough.
Muita coisa, principalmente pra 27
Yeah,
mil
okay.
que ficou.
I guess it's the problem with this Kaboom Academy roster to a certain degree. Like you've got Batao and Raven Crossdale, who at the academy level are just crushing their opponents for the most part. And then you've got Joska, who feels more like a team fight utility mid than he is like a mechanical carry mid. And that, it's like, I guess you'd be best off following the red format if you wanna, if this is the roster you have, right? Where your mid plays utility. But
Yeah.
it's such a weird format that I feel like only red can pull that off.
Fez o que ela faz, segura essa rota, nas teamfights ela apareceria mais, mas a gente nem conseguiu sentir o cheirinho do que essa cara
Hockey's
poderia
terrible over
trazer,
it,
eu
yeah.
acho que
Hockey's like
faz
baseball,
parte
it's like a
do
North
que tá
American
sendo
thing.
como telespectador, ver a Kali jogando,
Actually, no, that's not true. Hockey,
a
Russia
percepção
is
da
good
Kali é bem
hockey.
instigante, mas a gente não
Yeah,
viu
we just have the
tanta
money, so we just
condição,
poach all the best players.
Não vamos
True.
ver mais. Não vamos ver mais, infelizmente.
Yeah, former
Não
Soviet
vai
states,
ter
yeah.
a Aurora pra gente dar
Like
uma
the
olhadinha.
north side, I guess. Well, wherever the sites and stuff.
O MPB é de outro mundo?
Ih,
Não,
professor,
é
e
desse
aí?
mesmo, é
Não,
desse mesmo.
depende da perspectiva. Ela não é
Depende.
desse mundo.
É,
Ela é lá, né?
é.
Entendeu?
Bom, eu sou de
Oh, I don't know if you saw the comment that Lunar made earlier about Aurora out. It's basically worse J4 out on a better champion.
Os destaques tanto dessa partida quanto da partida anterior.
Poderia
Acho que
ser os dois.
Okay.
poderia ser os dois,
Okay.
e a gente pode até colocar o Telas nessa equação, então acho que...
I didn't read the full tooltip, I got distracted.
Apareceu muito bem, conseguiu
Mordius with the
executar,
camera.
E a resposta dele, quando ele conseguiu essa pequena
Yeah, that's an
vantagem
interesting
na lane, eu
picture.
acho que conseguir virar toda essa chavinha e
For
conseguir
4
trazer
seconds.
isso
Kinda random,
pra
but I
cima
don't hate
do
it.
time, eu acho que foi o
Unleashes
grande
a pulse
diferencial da
energy and
partida,
location driver for-
mesmo você ter encaixado o bolo ultimate.
Eu acho que esse é o detalhe, prof. Quando
Manifest a
o
circular
Mordeus
rift
pegou a
to spirit one
vantagem,
for
ele não
direction.
soltou mais, aproveitou muito bem. Creio também, como você falou, que você jogou muito bem, poderia ser o MVP dessa partida, mas acho que o Morteus ficou um pouquinho melhor, assim, diante das condições que ele tinha. E agora acabou contra a parede. Informações quentíssimas, permanecem do lado vermelho por escolha dos ninjinhas. E aí eu quero a bênção dos meus comentaristas e analistas pra gente saber o que vai mudar dessa situação.
I'm really hoping Kaboom Academy somehow will come back. I'm not sure what form that would take or how that would look.
Yeah.
But I am really hoping they do, because I thought this would be one of the closer series. I really did.
Eu acho que a estrutura do draft
And to
Yeah,
see,
tomorrow's gonna be I think tomorrow's gonna be fun.
okay, so in round 1, I thought the IDL Rise matchup was going to be the closest matchup. IDL just smacked Rise 2-0. So I'm a little bit more tempered going into tomorrow. And I'm being, I feel like today is negatively coloring my view of tomorrow right now. So please, Kaboom, give me better hope, please. Because I feel like IDL Rise would be, in a way, very similar to what we're actually seeing play out here right now, where I think IDL is just a better team mechanically. Like, individually, they are better. But then, when it comes to teamwork, Rise has shown that they're a team that generally understands the assignment. And coming today, I thought, like, okay, Kaboom was gonna... Like, KBM.A has hands, but also they kind of got outplayed by Kaboom last time. So, I thought it was gonna be like that, but nope, it's just... KBM.A are better mechanically and macro right now. Micro and macro. KBM.A looked like they didn't know what they were doing with Fearless. That's true. Round 1, quite a few of the teams looked like they didn't quite understand Fearless properly. To be fair, I still don't really understand Fearless in Best of 5 yet. Like, I'm not... You'll notice that I'm not calling for, like, oh, okay, what I expect to see in the next draft as much. Largely because I don't know what I can expect to see from the drafts, necessarily. Like, I haven't fully figured out how teams like to draft or what's the optimal way to draft.
Yeah.
Like, about the only things, and this doesn't even apply to Brazil, but or this patch. Last patch would have been just like, okay, it's the Corki Trist thing. Basically, grab what you can when you can. Corki, Trist, and Ezreal. And to a lesser degree, Lucian and Draven as... Yeah, and then the other thing is just the supports, which was Leona, Nautilus,
Rakan.
Khan. And then if you were a good team, Braum. Because Braum is an incredibly high prio, right? Like, if you get it, basically that game, you guarantee that you win bot lane. Because nobody plays supports. Enchantress, pardon me, as supports. I don't know why. So, but now this patch, Corki, Triss, Ezreal is not as strong, and mages are viable, and Aurora's a thing, so I can't predict the mid lane anymore. And support is the only one. We're still looking at engage supports. Leona's thing, like Rel, sorry, yes. Yeah, Rel. Well,
Rel, forgot about Rel. Yeah.
Yeah. Rel, Rakan also. Like, there's more in the support role, but generally you can expect to see them, period. Yeah. I know that there's jokes about Kog'Maw, Lulu. I was watching CL stream the other day where he was doing the interview with Takeshi. And Frauds and Smalley were in chat, and they were like pushing around blame for that Braum Kog'Maw draft. I think it's viable. I think Kog'Maw is viable right now, and I think Lulu would grow great with Kog. So, again, Crosstail, I know you've played Lulu before. Like, if you guys want to run Lulu Kog'Maw, I think it's viable. Bard is the thing in larger regions or on Pain Gaming. Yeah, that's true too. But you see what I mean? Like, there are other options, but for odd reasons, we just refuse to look at them. And we just keep spamming that. So that's the only thing I can predict in Fearless right now. Everything else, I feel like that's why I kind of like the meta we're in right now, especially with the upgrades to mages, because everything else is wide open. There are so many other options you can go for anywhere.
Yeah.
AP junglers are still well and alive. Brand, this series in particular, Brand has been neither picked nor banned. And I think Brand is still very viable.
Yeah, that is kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, Zyra's also very viable, though it's a bit mechanically tougher. Also, wait, no, I won't say this now. I'll say this now, but I'll also probably say on the pod. I love the fact that KBM.A's banned Lilia. I've been screaming ban Lilia against Red the entire second half.
Yeah, no, ever since they like keyed into it.
Exactly. It's not the Scion mid, guys. It's the Lilia. Yeah, so going into game 3, I mean, Corki Triss is still available. It was banned in game 1 in the second half. I expect that to now kind of go up in priority.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I guess Kaboom's on blue side for game 3 since they swapped up the sides. But so they can actually leave Ezreal open now on the side of Kaboom if they go blue side. And then first pick it themselves. Joska has not played it, but I know Raven can play it, and Raven has played it. Funnily enough, he's a 0% win rate with it. But if I recall correctly, it wasn't his fault that it was like, or he wasn't inting on the Ezreal by any means. So if he picks up the Ezreal, even though he's got 0% win rate with it, I'm okay. And he can use that to ban something else. What that something would be, I'm not sure. Because I was thinking, like, okay, Tyrion might be pinchable a little bit. Like, you could ban his Camille, because that's the thing he's comfortable on. But Batal's been winning that matchup in isolation, so I feel like that's fine. If you're worried about Sorolo doing something weird, like Talon again, you could ban the Talon. That's such a weird niche pick.
Yeah, that could feel kind of bad to ban.
Do we try and pinch Mortius, maybe? But Mortius is a big champ pool too. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah. You know what? In which case, maybe Kaboom just keeps the Ezreal ban and just goes for something else for first pick. High priority first pick. Like, just try and slam the Corquitris right away.
Seu ponto sem retorno para os ninjinhos. Ou vai, ou fica e empurra essa série pro limite, porque o time da VKS.A já tá com 2-0 e eu vou dizer, muito bem executado.
Completamente, como o professor falou muito bem, na partida anterior, na partida de número 2, tomar esse stomp.
Yeah, it's funny because I like Fearless because it forces teams to actually think about their drafts a little bit more. But at the same time, I do think that I look less impressive on Fearless because on regular draft, it's easy to tell like what's OP and what's super high prio. To the point where sometimes you can literally predict the first 6 picks like to perfection. But then now with Fearless, you can't do that anymore. And yeah, like it's really hard to tell like what players are gonna pull out necessarily because there's always pocket picks and that sort of nonsense too. So
Yeah.
oh no,
Especially
so
in Academy.
Kaboom is still red side.
Oh, interesting. So I guess I didn't mean anything.
Okay.
Or maybe it was a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. I just guessed based on the color thing. Look to ban the support pool, Lunar. Sure, yeah, ban because they're red side, they probably just have to keep the bans the same. Because all those picks are like really, really OP. Rumble is the only one. If you had to drop one, I'd drop Rumble first. But even then, it's scary. Like, Tyrion's good and Rumble's OP, so.
É, Tabinha, por enquanto tudo igual, né? Esse Rumble não passa por nada no mundo.
Não pode.
Não pode, não pode, não pode.
Não dá.
Kate might want to open up the rail, actually.
Teve a escolha 2 vezes, continuou do lado
There's still, what is there? There's Alistar, Rel.
Deixar passar pro lado azul, definitivamente poderia ser um pique nas mãos do Tari, e agora os banimentos mudam. A VKS agora retira Camille.
I think those are the only
que poderia ser um
tank
pique
engage support stuff, right?
Mas a gente sabe que a Camille também em outra série já apareceu.
Because Rakan's been played, Leon's been played, Brom's been played, Nautilus has been played.
Here's the banning away Batal's Camille.
Yeah, he's played it once. I think it's a good fit for Batal, but he doesn't play it that much. But it's a good fit. Yeah, Cage have been consistently banning the Misfortune and Nocturne, and then they're switching out. What?
Baniram o Maokai, então eles indicam fortemente que eles querem esse first pick na MF e também querem uma...
Why are we banning Maokai for Cade Stars?
Será que vem um banimento agora da equipe da Kabum em
Eu
cima
acho
da
que deveria ser
SMF?
MF,
So warped.
Um
I don't
bem
understand the
tranquilo
Joss.
pra pegar do lado azul.
Okay, so they just traded they traded bans.
E aí,
Cage just banned to the Maokai,
vai
Kaboom
ter
bans the
essa
MF instead.
então,
Okay.
pra esse terceiro jogo
Interesting.
da série, com a
Mas eu achei
VKS
foda aqui.
Pode ser a Shivana. Eu ia falar que pro lado da Kabum, eu sinto que
First
o
pick Rel?
Joska e o Tite, eles brilharam muito quando foi essa dinâmica.
First pick
deles
Zeri,
na
okay.
selva, um AD
Okay.
na rota do meio, principalmente quando o Joska estava de Tristana.
I'm down for it. Mortius is a good
Mas a
Zeri.
VKS vai abrir com o atirador sim, a Zeri. Ainda tá
Yeah, I don't think you
jogando
mess around with, like,
série,
flexing
então
this mid.
vamos ver ela.
Just
Pode
give it
ser
to
nas mãos
Mortius.
do Morteus e pode ser
Let
nas
him
mãos
cook.
do Kisei também,
Yeah.
que a gente tem essa
Agreed.
dinâmica agora no
I mean, like, I have no doubt Kisei can play it. Kisei shows
Oh,
some
yeah, yeah.
amazing AD carries, but I fully agree with you. Mortius is just amazing on. It's like when you pick Zeri on red, right? Like, you give it to Brentzy.
Yep, exactly.
A segunda ronda onda de bans ainda pra dar
Lunar
segurada,
like banning your
mas
Kaisa.
a
It's not
dinâmica
your
vai
most
variar
played or best
bastante,
champion. It's
e
the one you
vamos
have the most
ver
fun
se
on.
eu achei bem interessante. E esse pokezinho comp com
Cerulon
com Jace,
Lilia.
Shyvana, já é algo bem conhecido. Normalmente tem o encaixe do EZ aí, mas como nessa
bonito.
série o banimento dele vem sendo muito presente, acaba não aparecendo.
I actually think I prefer the Shyvana side of the Lilia Shyvana matchup right now. Like Lilia's better at team fight, but yeah, Shiv can do some disgusting things right now to other junglers.
Sim, mas pro lado da Kabum também tem bastante dano, né,
And with the Jace,
controle
you've already
de
got the
área.
makings of a
Jace
Pokemon.
também acho que ele pode ser ali flexionado, né, tanto pra parte de cima quanto da parte do meio do mapa também. A equipe da VKS fecha ou não a sua bot lane, porque como falamos, a
Ooh,
Zeri
I like this. Jinx as an answer to Zeri. I'm here for it.
Okay, finally.
Yeah, that's an old school matchup. I can't remember the last time we saw Jinx. Like, I know she's been played the split. I just can't remember it when.
Yeah, it's been a while.
3 games, 1 victory. Okay. In a way, Jinx is not a bad AD carry to go with the poke comp because her range is so far anyways, and she's got good ways to try and slow down the engage or stop the engage from coming through. I need to see like hard engage from Gate Stars, like Malphite, Ornn. Yes, I said Ornn. Wow. Kaboom bad the Malphite.
Damn.
They know. Yeah, honestly, I probably wouldn't have picked the Jinx here versus Kaboom. I think the Alistar's higher prior. Because now what do you pick? What? Maybe Crossdale picks an Enchanter. We are forcing him to do it one way or another, I guess. Yeah, no, I take that back. Because you have Crossdale. If he goes on an Enchanter support, I'm here for it.
Que a gente ainda não sabe, mas a gente vai ficar sabendo. Porque, ó, a retirada final foi em Gwen. E isso deixa a Lulu, por exemplo, em aberto. Eles sabem disso.
Oh, a Narban. Ew.
Pop tá sendo exibida.
E pode ser flexionado
Pop
também.
suporte é muito interessante contra a Rel, né? Assim, Pop é interessante contra a Rel, independente de onde ela estiver, mas
Yeah, I really like the Poppy pick here. To me, that's like one of the best disengagers you can pick for a bull comp, so that's nice.
Mhm.
Resta saber qual será o suporte, qual será o top, qual será a rota do meio. A VKS não vai conseguir esconder o jogo, tem que cravar agora pra onde essa Zeri irá.
Okay, I know it's kind of weird, but Loki, hear me out. I think support for Kaboom, the best support here would be Soraka.
Why?
Because her zone of control is actually really good against Lilia. The silence messes with Lilia more than most people realize. And the snare is really, really strong. And if you can keep everybody just topped up and negate the Lilia poke, you just win out the poke war period. Oh, they're going Poppy. Poppy again. Poppy.
Pois é, mas, bom, no CBLOL a gente já viu Sion na rota
Okay.
do meio também, né? Quem sabe?
I'm not crazy about this Sion, but I guess having an engage option isn't bad.
And now you have Shaska on that team fight utility mid.
Esse draft do jogo 3.
I don't know. Jaska has played the Jace before. I was unimpressed by it.
Já fecharam, na verdade, não tem mais.
I can't remember if he won or lost on it, but
Oh wait, what the?
Não sei qual vai pra rota do meio, não sei qual
Wait,
vai
wait,
pra rota
hold on.
inferior. E esse Kissante
Oh, wait, you're talking about Sion mid?
dano que vem
Yeah.
de pouco.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I was talking about Jace
Jace
mid, but actually, if it's a Sion mid, I'm down for it. If it's a Jace mid, not so much.
I mean, I guess we'll see.
Boo!
Damn.
Should have listened to 4x4. I mean, okay, to be fair, Jason to Cassante is not amazing for Jace,
Ele faz a fanfic dele.
but I believe Patel could have done it.
Yeah.
E aí teremos o duelo de Draven contra Jinx, que também é um pouco delicado
Okay,
pra
and
Jinx,
then
né? Ela
that was a
tem bastante
Draven
distância
mid, right?
pro-
No. No! Mortius takes the Draven and Kisei takes the Zeri. Okay.
Ele faz a fanfic.
I don't hate it. Like, Mortius has a pretty fun Draven. I like seeing Draven. But
Yeah.
I think Draven into Jace actually kind of nice. Not gonna lie. As long as you dodge the shock blasts, you win that lane. Whereas Zeri into Jace, I am not as confident about. Okay. Well, questions all around. Yeah.
coerente a maneira que a VKS vem
Both
jogando
comps pretty
pra
good,
encaixar
but
esse
they want to do
duelo.
different things this time.
E pra esse
You got Pole comp
estabelecer
for
com a bot lane,
Kaboom,
criando
and
pouco mais de
KBM.A is
espaço,
more
porque
team fighting
tá
front to
vendo que
back
não tá tendo tanto espaço
style
de
composition.
criação. E não vai ser
My only
seguro
concern for
também,
KBM.A
porque
is
é
a
um
lack of
ciclo
proper
que
engage.
sai
They are
um pouco
relying
porrada
on
lá
Sarulu
dentro.
just going bowling and getting
Apenas
strikes.
farmarem dano, né? ali
Exatamente,
contra o-
vai ser front to front o jogo inteiro. Então
Are you a big bowler,
um jogo
RMC?
um pouco mais
I am,
porrada,
and
um pouco mais
that's also not how
desgaste.
bowling works,
A
but
contestação aí do mid agora vai ser uma
but yes,
coisa
I am
muito
actually
maior,
a
muito
big
mais
bowler. I
importante
used to do it
nesse
like
jogo, aliás.
I used to compete as a youth in competitions.
Okay. What's the highest you ever bowled?
260 something, 268,
Damn.
267, something
Nice.
like that. I never got a 300. That was my biggest.
It's very difficult.
About it. Yeah. I've shot a 300 in practice, but it doesn't count as a bowl in league or in tournament. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, and you get a ring if you get a 300.
I would like a turkey more. Isn't that what it's called? It's called a turkey.
Turkeys, yeah, 3 in a row is a turkey.
Oh, it's just 3 strikes in a row. It's not a
Yep.
300. You're right. You're right. You're right.
And then they've got like other names for like as the strikes rack up. I do not remember any of them.
Oh, really?
Beyond a 3, yeah. I don't know what they are after a 3.
That's awesome.
I remember joking with a friend once, like, hey, if turkey's a 3, it's like 4 like a turducken.
Yeah, it's a turducken. You just start like just doing this unholy mix of every other animal. You just stuff one inside the other until it's just a full abomination.
I've had turducken before. I'm not even impressed by it. I'd rather just have like roast duck by itself.
Yeah, I think it's just like the novelty of it.
Yeah.
Tá tudo variando em torno
Okay, so in Chinese culture, there's this there's like stuffed pig stomach where you stuff a chicken in a pig stomach too.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah. Isn't turducken French or something? I feel like French. Anytime there's like a weird Western style Western cuisine food, I always assume it's the French.
I
Probably not
was
part of them, but-
American.
Deep fried is American as far as I'm concerned, but
Yeah, but American also to me, like the culture is very much like on our way to asking if we could, we never stop to consider whether we should, you know?
true. That's how we get what deep fried Mars bars and deep fried Coke.
I've never had deep fried
Coca-Cola.
Coke. I have had a deep fried Snickers bar at the Washington State Fair or at the Minnesota State Fair. That it rocked. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I ate half a deep fried Mars bar and I almost went to a food coma. Just that, like no
Yeah,
actual food.
it is heavy.
Stuff's nuts. Luna, you bowled at 87 once? Fair. I mean, if you don't bowl regularly, I think like I see a lot of like 50s or unders, so 87 is actually a pretty decent score if you don't bowl.
I think the best I have ever bowled is I'm trying to think if I cracked 150 ever. I'm not sure I actually did, but I've gotten close. I think I on my good games I hover around like 130, 140.
Oh yeah. Did you like actually like ever train for bowling or anything like or?
No, I just kind of like I'll like go with friends and we'll just kind of like just figure out like, oh, what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, like yeah, I've gotten it to where like I can do a like a decent here's like the right to left spin and to do that, right? But it's as like with anything, it's consistency, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
So
remember,
that's just the next step is just try to figure out like because I've got like the force and the motion down.
Yeah.
It's just doing it consistently.
I remember as a kid, like when we were bowling the youth league, there used to be like a disability league who would bowl like on the same day as us, like a couple lanes down, and they had one guy who was like, I think was autistic or some sort of like mental disability, not like a physical one, but he could throw like almost a 300 because he just throws the exact same way every single time.
Hell
So,
yeah.
when he gets it, he gets it.
Good for him.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, consistency really is king when it comes to bowling. The kids balls too big for you. Literally. So the rule of thumb for bowling, like for getting the weight of your bowling ball, it's supposed to be like roughly. You start with like 10% of your body weight and kind of see if you can go up from there, basically, to whatever's comfortable. But 10% is like the rough guide. So yeah,
Is it beneficial to like have a heavier ball if you can hack it?
up to a certain point. So back when I played regularly, I went up to 16 pounds, which is the upper end of things.
Right.
But actually, so I don't bowl much anymore, but my equipment is still 16 pounds. I kind of regret it. I think 15 was the best weight for me at that point. Because
Okay.
yeah, like if it's heavier, it also depends like how strong you are like trying to wrestle the ball down.
Right, you have to actually use it, but like,
Yeah, like if you can get it consistently, like, then heavier is better because you get more momentum and more force.
right.
Yeah, like it's not just about the weight. So like once you hit about 14, 15, 16, then it's more just about like what's comfortable and what are you
Right.
being able to handle.
Muito provavelmente o Raven vai pra uma compra de botas, então
Pitching in cricket is called bowling. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
It
'Cause
is.
it's lawn bowling, right? And I assume that'd be like kind of similar to what happens in cricket when you throw it down the grass.
forçar alguma coisa nesse comecinho.
Você sai da sua rota, já coloca a flor evidente pra garantir visão.
Wait, I want to track where Cerullo is going. Is he going to try and cheese again? No, he just full cleared. Okay. First game, Cerullo didn't cheese on the clear. Or not cheese, okay, invade. I guess it's not really cheese when you know that you're going to win it.
Yeah, it's like brie. It's a very mild cheese.
Yeah.
Apesar de não parecer estar de maneira tão agressiva assim, ele consegue pressionar. Ele tá pressionando bastante nesses últimos 3 jogos.
Yeah, though I guess technically invading is a little into Shyvana is asking to die, so probably for the best that Cerullo didn't do anything crazy.
Crashiel vai ficar pra trás, sai pegando fogo, mas uma ótima utilização ali da presença inabalável, evita que o Talos consiga
Fun
seguir
fact,
pra
cricket is
tentar o
officially in 2020 Olympics. Is it not already an Olympic sport? Oh.
Yeah, baseball wasn't in this Olympics either, but it's going to be back in 2028.
Really?
And
Wow.
flag football is going to be in 2028. That I am very interested to see how that goes. I have no idea
What
how it
is
could go.
flag football?
You never heard of flag football?
No.
So it's American football, except instead of tackling people, there's no pads, and so instead of tackling people, you there's like a little belt that you wear, and it has 2 little flags that are like velcroed on, essentially, or velcro or some other material. And so to quote unquote tackle somebody, right, to down them, you just pull the flag off their belt.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's
Yeah,
like
so
somebody
it's what you
touch
play
the
like.
ball and-
Yeah, exactly. It's like what you play on the playground, except it's like, you know, it's a little more kind of consistent a way to like, yeah, mark someone down. But like, yeah, like every American child has played flag football at some point.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I played touch football, but I always thought that was gonna do. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, they are kind of similar, like
Yeah.
in that way, right? It's just like, okay, how do we play this without just giving each other CTE?
And without having to buy like full armor, basically.
Yeah,
Plate
exactly.
mail and chainmail. Yeah. I probably should have said I expect this game to be very, very slow. Poke comps need their items to come online, and for K-Stars, they have a massively skilling comp, the exception being the bot lane. But Rel Draven is going to struggle to engage onto Jinx Poppy. So this is probably going to be a skilling mid-game Draven, where you're just stacking as much as you can in lane. Unless, yeah, no, not unless. So I really need to level 6. So yeah, nothing too crazy till 6, I don't think. I say, as we see an early lane swap come through.
É uma situação bem ok aqui, porque acabam quer garantir que eles consigam contestar essas vastilarvas, vão estar em vantagem no meio.
Actually, speaking of lane swaps, I did not understand the Lao Pain lane swap on Saturday.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Okay.
No, I've still gotta watch him back.
And that was Trajan Hawk then, okay.
Os atiradores não conseguiram bater torre. E é
Yeah,
isso.
I did not understand why Loud lane swapped there. And I think they had a Yone. Like, they had some sort of carry for Robo, and I was like, what the hell are we doing?
Não, é
Hmm.
V4.
Estão fechando o cerco aqui,
Oh,
Raven,
Telos
Crashiel e
missed.
Tide estão praticamente são
Tide de
deixados,
vocês.
mas a chegada
Fight,
do C pode
fight,
impactar,
fight.
o Shoska também já tá se colocando pra cima do Covil, uma das vastilarvas já ficou nas mãos da Kabum e agora o Daniel ofereceu
Oh,
They
Raven?
caught her in.
Okay.
do Tide, e agora o roubo acontece, o Tide consegue reassumir o domínio e com isso a eliminação
Why go bot? Stay top. We missed the kill on Cerullo because of
Foi
that.
uma jogada um pouco turbulenta aqui.
Nice from KBM.A Academy, okay.
Mas a gente viu o potencial dessa pop, o dano que ela acaba
Yeah,
aplicando
K-Stars
junto
just
com o Raven ali foi
does not have
crucial
anything
pra
that
conseguir a primeira
really wants to fight
eliminação
this.
e
Unfortunately for
conseguir
Turin,
garantir o objetivo.
he was playing into double
Rapidinho pensado
range, or
ali,
not double range, but
viu que o
into
Tide tava
1v2,
perto
so
da
he's a
parede,
bit further
então
behind, trying to
conseguiu
rotate
o
that.
atordoamento pra cima do Kissante, o Crashiel,
Nice,
e
well
com
played from
isso
KBM.
ele teve que
Lunar, in
deixar
college they have
a
flag
equipe da
football
VKS
for
deu uma
homecoming.
perdida
It's
nessa
actually more
posição de
competitive than
fight, aí
actual
sim,
football.
acabou
Did it take 6 people to the hospital?
seus spikes, né, sem
Damn.
ultimate da Shyvana, sem ultimate da Jinx, mas a rotação deles foi pra isso. A VKS não respeitou, então a Kabum saiu na frente depois desses
That's
7 minutos
kind
de
of crazy.
partida
Well, I
consecutiva.
guess it's the same as rugby, right? Because they don't have all the pads and everything. Like small
Yeah,
incidents.
but in rugby you're taught how to like safely tackle people, and like unsafe tackles are against the rules. But
Yeah.
in flag football, it's just a bunch of people who like just like they're essentially playing football without like the safety measures, so it can get really stupid.
Foi uma
Yeah.
situação um pouco esquisita, mas eu acho que a VKS estava tentando conseguir
Loud
pegar
attempted to
nesse
lane
jogo
swap
tudo.
Yone into
E a gente
Rumble
vê
to
que,
get
como eles não
their
estavam
bot
conseguindo
lane
se
level
organizar
3.
pra juntar da maneira
Yeah,
correta,
but
acabou que
I feel like
esse
Rumble
jogo
has an easier time trying to lane into the 2v1. Like, I mean, Rumble used to, back in the original lane swap, Rumble was one of the picks you'd pick into the 1v2. Because he can wave clear and he can still pick up. Oh, Shoska. That was a good game from KBM.A. Yeah, I thought I keep saying that. Like, oh, that's a good game from KBM.A. That's a good pick from KBM.A. They're just generally better at seeing the angles. And it's Telas, it's Sarolu, man. Like, those two are really good at engaging.
Yeah.
This reminds me a lot of, like with Challengers, last split, when they had, oh, who was the freaking mid laner who got promoted this split?
Quid quad.
Yeah, Quid quad. Quid? No, quad. It was quad.
Quad.
Yeah.
I call both of them quid quad.
Man,
I think it's funny.
I got them swapped up when he first came in, and I was like, oh, that guy? He's already played before. He was like, Oh? Oh! Oh, Telas, you beautiful beast. That's a true support right there. Yeah, Telas got Terran out of trouble. Good support. Good support. But yeah, like, KBM.A reminds me a bit of that, because Kise is a really good mid laner. Like, mechanically, he almost always wins his lane and gets shoved and gets good poke as well, which then lets Sarolu get a lot of these crazy dives and aggressive action, because his opponent often can't rotate, which reminds me a lot of Fractal Challenger's last split, where we just kind of won out his lane, and then Yuji could just do whatever the hell he wanted. Oh, no, Yuji, not Yuji, I'm mixing up teams again. Freaking...
Did you see that Draven ult to farm that wave?
Yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
I actually think that's the right way to play Draven. Wait, I need to check who... Why am I mixing up all the FlyQuest Challenger people? Like, they literally only changed their... Shaden. Damn it. Shaden. Gotta get free dives off because of quad. Not Quid. I swear, my brain switches between North America and Brazil, and when it switches, I forget stuff on the other side.
It's hard. Lots to keep track of.
When they clash at the tier 2s, I'm sure my brain will somehow mesh them together at that point. But right now,
Yeah.
once on weekends, once on weekdays. Yeah, but so I was talking about the Draven. So I've said this before. I feel like Draven actually doesn't have to smash lane, or doesn't have to get kills in lane. Pardon me. He needs to get prio in lane, but he's actually more of a mid-game threat, and he's a time bomb. If you don't get kills early, it actually makes the mid-game really tough for the opposing team, because they then have to focus you no matter what. Because if they don't, and you get any sort of kill, the stacks stay. Like, if you get it in lane, it's a component. If you get it in the mid-game, that's a full item. So if you maximize your farm early, and you go for that rolling death and pick up cross-map and everything, like, you are increasing your threat value. You are maximizing, like, your mid-game as a Draven. Yeah, so that basically, I'm just saying, I really like what Mordius did there. It looks funny, but I think it's the strategic right play to make.
Bom, a descida vai acontecendo, a possibilidade também já da semente aspiral chegar aqui pra dar essa visãozinha. Mas a grande questão é, o Telas tá logo aqui na esquina, o tempo já não favorece o time da Cade de trazer esse contexto.
Darren, nice crash tail.
Alguns dos alvos teremos então Rift.
Unfortunate. Weren't quite in position.
Caminhando e cantando.
O Tyrion tentou fazer a aproximação ali, mas tomou bastante dano na volta.
Yeah, I like the look from KBM.A though. Too often we see teams just not even look when they do the trade.
Yeah.
And for KBM.A, the goal there is not to stop the dragon or take the dragon. It's more you're just looking to see if we can we get a kill on the back end? Can we get on Mordius on the back end?
Não vai nanar não, ele já coloca seu purificador pra jogo, evita a cadência de ninar. O Sarolo que só colocou ali a sementinha e já foi com a cara e com a coragem pra ativar a sua habilidade ultimate.
E forçou o purificar, então qualquer situação que o Telas tiver o flash, dá conseguir alcançar o
Yeah, they're very reliant on Lilio.
Para flechar, pode ser uma boa janela de engage, mas por enquanto eu vejo que o jogo vai dar uma mornada, até o Arauto nascer vai demorar um pouco, ou não, vai continuar uma ação pura.
Super mega míssil da morte utilizado, Crashel segura do agro, Tite tá na sua forma de dragão e coloca o seu hálito flamejante pra jogo. O foco nessa torre que ainda tem as suas proteções, as suas barricadas de pé, e pode ser que perca todas antes dos 14 minutos.
Eu sinto que o Tite agora tá muito mais ativo no mapa, jogando com a sua bot lane, conseguindo aproveitar, né, a vantagem.
Not quite first pick for the Jinx, unfortunate.
No, close.
o stun da Pop, como também nessa
Oh.
um pouco mais longas com a Shyvana aproveitando da sua ultimate, conseguiram forçar o Tyrion a recuar. Também
Now imagine this gold lead that Vital has was on an actual carry instead of Sion.
Yeah.
Ah, Joska. Oh, Mortius gets it.
That's big.
Brilhou, ele que tava com bastante stack por ali, que tava farmando tranquilo.
He had what, 300? How many stacks?
300 something. I didn't see the exact number, but I checked like a little bit ago and it was like 301. So I don't know.
Okay. So it's 2 gold per stack, so that's 600 plus. Let's call it 700 plus the 25 that he had. So
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
component.
yep, he completed that's a BF sword,
Essa eliminação
or
justamente
not a BF sword, but
Ah.
that gets him the BF sword.
Yeah.
pegar
Instead
essa
of longsword.
eliminação, a gente vê que ele conseguiu só uma
Yep.
PF. Só nessa brincadeira de pegar esse abate e um ponto de destaque que eu acho que a VKS
big
não
friendly
conseguiu
sword.
responder muito bem esse swap que acabou
Yeah,
forçando,
exactly.
que a equipe da VKS saiu na pior e vai sair na pior novamente.
É, descida do dragão pra cima, o Tyrion vem tentando absorver bastante do dano, segura um tempinho extra, mas ele tenta-
He's doing his darndest.
Enquanto isso,
Yep.
o Arauto do Vale tá prestes a nascer na parte de cima do mapa, já temos tanto telas
Yeah, Cassante is not it.
Um pouco mais decidida, né? Um pouco
I feel like he
delicado
hasn't been it for so long.
trazer o
Yep.
caçador pro lado contrário.
But it's like the Renekton thing, right? Like, what do you do when you got a blind and you got nothing better to do?
Vamos deixar
We pick
o Arauto
Renekton
do lado
Cassante.
pra
I
conseguir
don't think it's right, but it's what pros keep
e
doing.
conseguir a torre. Eles
Yeah.
conseguiram fazer
I would
isso,
rather
não
blind
foram uma
Rumble. I would
movimentação
rather blind Kennen. I would rather blind Gnar. Not that I'm approving of Gnar. No, my Gnar is more PTSD related than actually bad champion. Go watch the NIP versus JDG series game 3. So, like, I'm not saying you can't 1v9. I'm just saying it's not as reliable or consistent as it used to be. And it feels like more often than not, it's just not the pick. Like, any champion can 1v9, or, okay, not Shikuchu, but any champion can get a 1v9 situation.
Porque a gente vê que o Draven tem o sustento, mas até a Zeri tem uma sedenta, a Lilia pode curar nas campos da jungle, até que cura, mas demora muito pra você conseguir segurar, e o Telas ainda vai demorar pra ter essa Warmog se ele optar pra ir, mas olha o engage daí.
Oh, good catch from Crossdale.
cima do Saron,
É.
ele já é completamente apagado e nem precisou passar o Super Mega Mix da morte, foi em branco. Aqui no meio do mapa o Morteu segue empurrando e a gente confere vantagem de experiência.
But he got that beautiful head slash over the wall into the stun. I wanted to say Crossdale GOAT, but that was his first assist. Daichi's been having a good game on this Shyvana. He's been the one who's active, 100% KP. He's playing it right. Because while Shiv is really good artillery, oof, that's why AP Shiv is a thing. She's actually, with the spear component, like, she's more of a duelist. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Taichi is actively trying to pick duels as much as possible. Player's not the champion. You need to be purposeful with your cooldowns now. You can't spam. Yes, that is very, very true, Cassante. Yes. But because of that, he's not as good as he used to be. And I feel like a lot of pros haven't put in the time with him, with the new Cassante. And they are still kind of playing like he's old Cassante. But even if you play him like purposefully, perfectly with cooldowns, I still don't think he's like the best blind in the current meta.
A equipe da Kabum agora com essa pressão na parte inferior do mapa pode conseguir um flanco, pode conseguir o teleporte, não tem esse recurso agora, mas de repente mais pra frente podem contar com isso. O Telas já foi bastante machucado.
Okay, Dragon's up.
Com esse dragão vivo, então com isso a equipe da Kabum vai aproveitar para organizar o terreno.
Kaboom's honestly not in a terrible position right now.
No, they're actually doing okay.
Yeah.
A agressão na rota superior não vai dar em nada, mas esse é o problema da Shyvana, que você precisa realmente ficar farmando pra acelerar o ultimate, e o Telo já pôde voltar pro mapa aqui, mas
They even got 2 turrets somehow.
vai iniciar esse objetivo, vai chamar a
I even
VKS
noticed,
pra
but
lutar
yeah.
nesse ponto aqui. O Tyrion tem seu teleporte, o Shoska ainda não tem, então essa é uma situação que não é muito legal pra Kabum, porque tem que esperar o Shoska chegar, então até a próxima onda de minions, a Kabum fica um pouco sem resposta.
17 minutos no relógio, 3 minutos para a chegada do primeiro barão, no nosso grande objetivo. E ainda
Yeah, Kaboom Academy is playing the macro very well around Bitao. Pardon me. Both side lanes were kind of Bitao crushing Turin and then choosing to rotate. Joska CP is not ready. Yeah, free drag to Kate Stars.
Esse é o grande problema, o Shoska não tinha esse teleporte, tinha até então, mas a equipe da VKS comitou um pouco mais, gastou um pouco mais desses
I
recursos.
disagree, because Shanji OP.
E a VKS
Shanji's just
essa
different.
torre da rota do meio, eles querem aproveitar a vantagem numérica,
Player not the
aproveitar
champ in
o
that
arauto,
case.
e eles vão pra cima
Oh.
com tudo.
Rola a cabeçada
Oh, I like this call from
dividida com
KBM.A.
Delos. Poderia ir pra uma segunda, mas acho
Finally,
que
that's a really solid macro call.
pra longe.
Não deu.
Não teve como, minha nossa, chama o Ibama.
Mas olha o Shoska no topo.
Pois é, ele tá conseguindo levar ali, imagino que o Sarolu ia tentar levar o Arauto pra outro lugar, de repente até chegar mais perto, mais rápido desse
Joska's fine.
place.
He has gate. He's out.
Conseguiu levar bastante coisa, conseguiu pegar bastante
Unless-
recurso ali com o
There's no way, right? Oh.
Okay.
Ah, beleza, ele levou ali,
I was like, wait, that's the only way he dies here.
com tranquilidade, a equipe da Kabum agora volta a
yeah,
recuperar
okay,
o
so
mapa, porque a VKS foi
KBM.A's been doing a lot of good
pra rota superior.
tactical moves this game. Like, they rotated Draven up to the mid lane, give him a safer lane, get him to farm. They cashed out on Mortius. They got him the gold. They were getting good ganks. They were getting good picks. But KBM played the macro much better, and they've soaked the pressure well. They also managed to get Zoska out into the side lane for a long time up that top side. Yes, they lose Dragon for it, but that's only second Drake for K-Stars. If you can get Joska back on track with his items, you need him to get his mirror mana like, completed as soon as possible. That's when you start going for poke. If they sack a little bit to make that happen, that's fine. My only complaint for KBM right now is that I love their golds on Batao.
Hmm.
Tenta garantir ali essa visão, mas o Sarolo não volta pra base com facilidade não. Tite e Crashel estão na cola dele. Lá vem a descida do dragão e vem pra colar. Vem pra cima do PC, inclusive vai ficar dormindinho, mas aqui o Super Mega Beast toma combate, não elimina a nossa querida Poneylândia e agora os 20 minutos se aproximam.
Okay, the idea was there. Good execution from KBM. I'm sorry, I was just laughing because it's like they're all diving in, and the next thing you know, it's like the Lilius comes out and Tati starts running, and Crosser's just left on his own up
Yeah.
front.
Raven não tem ultimate porque ele gastou justamente na parte superior do mapa. E se a gente achou que ia ter Nana Neném ali, não teve nada, só realmente utilizou pra ganhar esse tempo. E é uma situação bem delicada, principalmente pro Tite, porque se a gente for parar pra pensar, se ele tomar essa ultimate da Lilia aí, ele vai dormir por um bom tempo, porque ele não tá vindo com essa tenacidade. Aliás, ninguém tá vindo com essa tenacidade aí, porque é um pouco complicado você fazer tenacidade contra 3 ADs, né? Então, mas ainda assim, é um controle de grupo aí que pode durar muito tempo, que pode comprometer.
Can you make out how many stacks Joska has on his Manamian?
Principalmente continuar jogando nesse espaço que eles têm de range.
324?
324? Okay. So he's almost there.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, the white on white is...
Yeah,
I can only see
so-
the last digit.
Essas coisas e os jogadores da equipe da VKS não estão
Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. KBM are on track. That's when I'm gonna find this game more interesting from KBM's perspective, is like when they actually start getting to poke.
Conseguindo aproveitar muito essas janelas com o ultimate
The Andrew's already
da
completed
Ana.
with AT, so...
Tentaram mais uma vez na parte superior do mapa, não conseguiram chegar a um abate e agora mais tem um jogo mais cadenciado, um pouco mais focado nessa rota do meio, na dominância na onda de minions. Acabou inclusive, sabe que poderia ser visto por ali, então não vão passar pelo rio, né, onde tem um aronguejo que foi executado a favor
Holy
da
crap,
VKS.
KBM Academy
Teremos o
actually
dragão
getting vision
por
down?
apenas 1 minuto e meio, pode ser um ponto interessante para lutas.
Já começam a trazer esse pouco à distância, o Tite sai pegando fogo graças à sementinha do Sarolo. E aqui o Morteus empurrando, né, se mantendo debaixo da torre. O problema é que o Crashel já deu essa volta, ele cobra, provavelmente vai ser daivado. Enquanto lá atrás a trocação não para.
Crashel being abandoned again.
O Crashel, ele é puxado pelo
Yeah, he's just getting ripped through.
Yeah. I mean, he did choose to go really deep there.
Yeah.
Lá em cima, o que se garante mais uma estrela.
Morteus,
Mortius?
Oh! Dude, that was nice. He sidestepped. Dude, he's not getting hit by anything.
Yeah.
Or the very tip of that Batao Q, but even then, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
Dude, they can't hit him. They can't touch him. Ruh-roh.
I mean, to be fair, Raven's also not being touched, so...
No.
Oh, but Kisei split pushing. That was... Oh, I didn't even notice that Kisei wasn't there. Damn, okay. Yeah, Mortius, my goodness, that... Mortius is not happy that there have been other AD carries stepping up this split. He wants number 1, bar none.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Like, this looks so bad for Mortius, and then he just... Like, nah, I got this. I'd win. Like, this part where he walked up to Theti, I'm like, no shot
Yeah.
we're doing this to Shyvana.
Yep. Sidestep the Jinx W.
He even had
Sidestep
bulk up
the
there, too.
sidestep the trap. Sidesteps the EQ from Shaska.
Jeez.
E foi uma luta 4v5, ainda vale o destaque, foi 4v5, porque o XC tava na rota superior.
You know what? I saw the Zarya, I thought Mortius, but I maybe we should just think like the moment we see Draven, that's Mortius.
Já tá com sua manopla, consegue
Yeah.
segurar bastante esse dano. O Sarolu é o único alvo vulnerável junto com o XC. Mas agora também tem a armadura.
Okay, Mirror Mana is
de
completed for
Joska.
Joska.
Nas
I need
mãos
to see
dela,
KBM.A Academy
vai se complicando
get poked down
esse
before they
dano.
fight.
As opções
I don't
de
think they
quem
win team
pode
fights.
aplicar esse poke todo,
Like straight front to
deixar
backs.
no ouro total aqui, que quem lidera é justamente o
Oh.
Morteus. E a Kabum vai iniciar esse barão no time que a equipe da Cade foi pra esse dragão.
Oh, I think they caught K-Stars their pants
Tem
down.
uma noção. Agora eles têm sentinela, foi utilizada, mas a equipe da Kabum vai contestar e eles vão com tudo pro
Let's see.
objetivo.
Que seja bem de teleporte ligado.
It's almost gone.
Rápido demais esse barulho.
Yeah.
Morteu, Saroli que se aproxima, mas o Telas busca entrada de flanco.
Nice.
O sonho tá de pé. A equipe da
Wait.
Cade movimentando adiante.
Oh.
Oof, close.
Tite muito
Okay.
complicado, vai sobrevivendo como pode, Betão. Utiliza sua ultimate, vai pra cima do
Wait, Batal got one! They thought Batal was dead and they left him!
fugir. E o Morteus
Oh, okay.
vai
Nice from
pra cima
Mortius.
do Tite, mas olha o dragão, olha o perigo.
Oh my goodness.
Ainda assim, foi uma boa chamada de barão por parte da equipe da Kabum. Conseguiram fazer uma leitura perfeita do timing que a equipe da Cade iria pra esse objetivo. Tabinha
Oh my goodness, Batal.
conseguiu a sua sobrevivência
My
na
goodness.
série.
Saiu barato,
Most damage in the fight,
mas
4K, that's
os
absurd.
mais conseguem esse barão pra dar uma travada
Jeez.
nesse
That's a
cenário
Scion.
poderoso da equipe da
Oh,
Cade.
That's
imagine if they
a
gave an actual
full
carry.
tank Scion.
Não, e o
Yeah!
basicamente que causaram
Just gonna
dano
zero that
na
fight.
última luta. Foi uma chamada bem rápida, bem interessante pra eles, que tem uma Jinx, tem o Jace que tem uma velocidade de ataque interessante quando ativa o seu
Oh,
dado. Tá aí,
jeez.
veio a ultimate da Lilia, veio o purificar do Raven, saíram 3 jogadores. O Betão ficou e conseguiu uma eliminação, então saiu ainda mais barato. E o Morteus aqui foi cego. Ele não sabia, não tinha visão que a Shyvana estava por ali, mas arriscou
Damn.
e conseguiu um bom preço por isso.
É, mas a Kabum também conseguiu a torre tier 1 da rota do meio, então conseguiram um pouquinho mais de ouro aqui. Estão um
I mean,
pouquinho a
okay,
mais.
K-Stars, again, they are proving to be the better individual players so far, but Kaboom, this game 3, they stepped up their strategic play. Their macro
Yeah.
has been night and day compared to the first two games.
O Raven não tem solidificar, tomou ultimate, mas o teleporte já caiu. O Betão tá numa situação complicada.
E o Raven dormiu porque
Only Batal could TP in the middle of the enemy team and not
vai
care.
se estendendo.
Yeah.
O Shoska trabalha com esse alcance de seus disparos chocantes e vai machucando os jogadores do time da Cade. E ele tá com muita letalidade. E com isso não pode tomar de graça uma habilidade dessas.
A gente vê que o Tite, por enquanto, não tem a sua ultimate. Precisa dar mais alguns auto-ataques pra pegar a descida do dragão, mas ainda assim é facinho, rapidinho.
Easy in,
ele
easy
garante
out,
sua
quick
ultimate
three.
de volta.
I don't know, this last one might take a bit of time.
Só
It might be a
vai
bit
ficar
tougher.
tranquila, não tem muito como responder.
I'm hoping.
Esse cenário de cerco é
Not predicting.
complicado, e o Telas também tem seu flash, então fazer um cerco numa rota lateral acaba sendo muito mais prudente para a equipe da Kabum.
Exato, eles conseguem oferecer bastante dano à distância com a Shyvana, com o Jace também. Então,
Yeah,
com isso,
right now Batal doesn't have a ton of
eles
magic
vão
resistance,
acabando
Sarul still kind of
Vão
hurts.
recuar, agora acabam tentando fazer esse push da parte superior do mapa, porque eles têm uma boa onda de minions por aqui, limpam também com facilidade. A Zeri tá lá do outro lado do mapa, sem teleporte, então acabam vai levar essa tua.
Wow, Tyrion took so much damage.
Ainda assim, a reta da morte vem. O Tite
Be careful,
consegue muito mais ataque
Mortis.
do dragão, mas não
He
atinge
dodged
ninguém.
that too. And now they turn it around.
Hey.
Chega aí com isso, o Sarolo faz a limpa.
E a
Sem
gente tá vendo-
flash, né?
Pois é, não tem flash, Tabinha. Olha quanto isso que você continua. na
Oh,
frente,
good dodge out from
e a luta vai
Sarolo.
se desdobrando, o Morteus tá maluco.
Oh, now Mortez gonna have to. Oh, okay, well,
Oh,
never
he's
mind.
dead.
Ser neutralizado, o atirador do time
Nice,
da
nicely
Cade.
played there by Kaboom.
Pegou fogo, até
Yeah.
quase garantiu o abate, Crashiel, que se limpa totalmente a parte de baixo
Again,
do
the
mapa.
coordinated turn is really, really nice.
Pois
Yeah.
tá louca no
Yeah,
jeito,
going over the wall like that.
jogadas
That was nice.
rolando ao mesmo tempo.
I actually find it kind of funny that
Mas,
Sarulu
novamente, as equipes
dodged
conseguem
out the
separar
keeper's
a equipe de
verdict,
como eles saíram no responde.
but because Telas didn't,
Ele vai se manter na
Sarulu almost
batalha de
died
ouro.
because he was suddenly up alone and nobody was with him.
Bem complicada pra se encontrar aqui, porque a gente tá vendo que o decision making desse jogo aqui, por ambas as equipes,
Yeah, I want to highlight too that
Now Shaska's got 3 items. One of them is
Yep.
10. Here we go. It's gonna get interesting.
we saw it happen, what he did to Tyrion there, and Tyrion actually pulled armor too.
Yeah.
E aí o Tite utilizou uma descida do dragão muito pra frente.
Now Shaska's gonna hurt.
It's funny though, Batal was actually split pushing as fast as Kisei because he had Baron Buff. So
Yeah.
Kisei got bought inner, but they almost lost mid inner for it.
Também perdeu o Morteus depois, então bônus de eliminação a favor da equipe da Kabum. Ele se colocou muito à frente, mas o que você tá fazendo um trabalho pra manter esse ouro, porque ele
Yeah, this
levou
game
uma
is still
disputa,
nice and
mas
close right
agora
now.
tá bem forte, talvez seja
Kaboom
exatamente o
actually tried to set up vision around the Dragon Pit. Unfortunately, they won't be able to defend it, but the idea was there, and that's improvement.
Uma X-Tech
And they need it to poke.
Ele já tá com a sedenta por sangue também, então tem esse sustento pras fights, não vai conseguir segurar esse dano que a Shyvana pode aplicar nesse ponto, nível 16.
Through a
então
full
ele-
BT shield.
Ele tá bem farmado, tá crescendo bem durante a partida, e nesse ponto aqui acaba sendo até mais complicado pra equipe da KBM, porque eles não vão conseguir encaixar todo esse poke aqui, e o Raven não tá tão forte em relação aos outros atiradores. Mas a gente tá vendo a luta se
Okay, that really didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. That shock blast into
No. Yeah, actually. Does he have a Seekers or? I mean, in theory, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay.
Two of them are going to bed.
Supports a
Ooh,
trigger.
Raven does damage now.
Yeah, that jinx. KBM.A is not having a good day. Oh, on this area right now. Like, it doesn't feel like he's outputting any damage. He's getting outranged by the jinx.
Ainda tem os teleportes rolando por aqui, a VKS
Okay,
não
Kisei's
quer que vai
TPing,
ser
not even
o
taking
time
hex
que vai
gates.
levar o knock-up. O Sarulo
Oh,
pode-
but Sarulo got caught by Vital.
Será que encaixa o poke?
Well, I say got caught.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
é
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a 3-item
Yo,
Jason
Tibbers,
shock
go
blast
back!
would have,
Show me Tyrion! Sorry, like, yeah, I don't know why the observers went panned up to the minions. Like, bro, chill.
Uma condição bem complicada aqui, vai ser pego e foi eliminado.
Damn.
I think what happened was Tyrion took a hex gate into the middle of Kaboom when the team was backing off. I
Yeah.
think.
Nessa parte inferior, todos já tinham recuado, ou então alguns estavam na parte superior, como conseguimos ver no minimapa. Ficou tempo demais, o que você tá bem tranquilo por aqui ainda. É uma série com bastante mobilidade, tá com bastante farm também, então tem itens pra conseguir trocar. Tem flash, ele pode ser um alvo a ser focado
Okay,
agora.
Kaboom
porque
getting
ele
that
tá
hex
deixando
tech soul, stopping the hex tech soul
pullers
is massive.
aqui pra conseguir levar essa torre.
Mas pra quê?
If they
Vai
lost
ter
that,
opção.
then I think the fight gets a lot harder.
Agora, se encaixar numa situação de luta é bem complicado. O Telas vai fazendo esse avanço, vai dando esse chase. O Morteus tá um pouco mais em cima, só que o Betão, que é o principal, a frontline da equipe da KBM tá longe. Então, é justamente, eles queriam pegar a torre, mas não precisava. Acho que eles perderam muito tempo no
okay.
mapa. E olha a visão.
Dinner
que
complete.
a VKS
I'm
já
complete. My
tá
family's on
dando.
cam.
Aonde
Yes.
importa é a parte de cima. Você teve essa
That's the
parte
extended
lá,
family. The other side of the family, you know, we didn't talk about them.
nada, e pode ser que dê algum
Also,
certo, pode ser que
you know how many minions spawn on a single game?
Pra essa partida, eu não acho o melhor do cenário você ficar
Literally thousands.
Mas assim, você vai passar na visão do VKS e isso pode abrir uma brecha bem interessante.
Já começa a vir esse dano, vai a queimadura passando também, Tite tá logo pela parede e pode vir com flash, Hextech, o Crashiel desiste por conta desse retorno que já aconteceu, mais uma semente que vem, mais uma empurrada que vai e começa a trabalhar muito bem o time da Cade no pouco que eles têm de sobra.
O Betão tá bem resistente, mas vai ter que voltar pra base agora. Perdeu bastante vida pra estar saudável na hora que a
Okay,
luta
Kate's just
começar a
struggling
começar, então
to
vai ter que
engage
se
from the front.
recuperar.
I
A equipe da VKS tá
think
com ritmo
they
agora
need a
porque eles
flank.
estão fazendo a empurrada da onda de minions na parte inferior.
from
Eles
either
não têm um
Telas or
ataque nem
Sarulu.
Shosca, nem o
Because
Betão
Telas has
vão
not been
fazer
able
a
to engage at
defesa
all.
dessa onda, então vão continuar por aqui a equipe da VKS com a vantagem nessa side lane.
É, e vamos dar uma olhadinha nos itens
I
agora.
already told you, I just want a series. I don't want a 3-0. So, yeah, I gotta be on red side this game, you know? Oh?
Olha o Morteus tomando
Oh.
iniciação, quase tomou o peixe do Betão.
Good flash from Mortius. And now he just dances the rest of the fight out.
Yeah, let's see here. Can you get in range? Nice ult. Okay, ult. Okay, Batau's down. Be careful!
I'll still killing people.
Dude, everybody's on him. It's 4 people just chasing after this Draven. Sidesteps this. Okay, there. Now he's starting to do a little damage.
He
2P.
landed one flame breath. 4 people chasing it. All they landed was one ability.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Second one.
Ooh.
landed. Yo, Theati wants his former teammate. Oh, there we go. Cade finally found a fight they could actually reach. Also, I just want to highlight the fact that KBM.A outranges Mortius, and Mortius is somehow getting way more autos off in these fights.
Yeah, he's better.
Vai ser sanduichado e vai ser eliminado.
Ai, 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 ele não volta mais,
não.
Vânia. Ele conseguiu flechar ainda, mas a VKS tá
Later.
com tempo.
Oh, do?
Yanni, the burn? Just the burn, baby. Not even close.
Yeah, you can burn off this easy.
Que grande luta tivemos agora. O Betão teve o gatilho, puxou, mas o Morteus com flash saiu muito bem. Aí o Raven já não tinha mais
KBM.A has
chance
5
pra
assists
tentar.
this game.
Isso.
He's got the
O
lowest
Crashiel
KP.
conseguiu isolar o Tyrion, que voltou
He's been playing
depois no teleporte.
Demolition
Então,
Simulator off on the
assim,
side
a
for most of this
equipe
game.
da
Yeah,
VKS garante o
actually.
segundo turno da luta, como o professor falou, uma
He's been playing
jogadaça do Tyrion,
Bloons Tower
puxar o
offense
Raven
6.
no seu posicionamento, e aí a VKS garante muita vantagem também, consegue pegar
mean,
o Barão, que
Objectives win you games. That is somewhat true. Except in Brazil, where somehow team fights wins you games.
Porque tá um pouco esquisita a dinâmica de como tá as partidas, essas lutas aqui, mas a gente vê que, por um lado, a VKS aproveita muito bem as brechas.
Difference between
que a Kabum
kiting
vem
forward and
dando.
back.
Por outro lado, a Kabum também não consegue aplicar esse poke, mas a gente
Is it
vê
though?
que
Because like
eles-
Mortius is kiting every which way, right? He's going back and he's going forward. Like literally that engage. We were just talking about the fact that KBM.A needed to find probably a flank at the rate they were going, because trying to go in from the front was not working. It worked because Mortius pulled them out of position. Like he kited back and then he started moving forward. Like almost perfect timing. If anything, Zeri should be able to do the same thing. She's also hypermobile. So. Or not also, she is hypermobile. Oh, they finally found Mortius. Bye.
Damn.
And guess what Kise is doing this entire time? I don't know, I feel like I can't really approve what Kise is doing.
que o que você não quer parar de fazer
It is weird.
pouco simples, porque tem vantagem no
Like, you might
backline.
literally just
Ele
lose the game right
colocou
now.
o GG,
40-second death
talvez
timers.
vai dar um base race por aqui, não. O quiser-
Oh, Shaska went
Bola
back to deal with it and
mas
had
agora o
TP right
Shaska
back in.
teleporta
That's fine.
também,
Still
mas
5v3.
pode ver, acabou querer vencer a partida.
Tão com sangue nos olhos, os ninjinhas com essa vantagem estabelecida dentro da base do time da Cade. Tem mais onda de minions!
Nossa, vou ter que esperar. Agora tá bem longe. Isso dá tempo pro VKS, dá tempo pro Drave se aproximar, dá tempo também pro Kissante voltar e lá vem onda de minions. Só que a VKS continua se defendendo com o buff do Barão.
Tem 20 segundos ainda. Olha
Okay,
pra onde
10
que
seconds.
foi
Can they hold for 10
o cara.
seconds?
A Kabum não para. Eles querem buscar
I don't think they
o
can
Kate,
against
né?
Oh,
No.
photo finish. Here we go.
Oh, Kise, final. He's kiting perfectly. Oh my goodness,
Very
Kise.
nice.
Kise!
Oh my goodness, that was
Quadra!
hot. That was hot.
Who stole his Penta? Who was this scumbag who stole his Penta?
Rolo.
On the Jinx kill. Oh my goodness.
That's GG.
Okay.
That's GG.
Yep, that should be game. Do they still have Baron? They still have Baron too.
Yeah,
Oh, they
it's
have no
over.
minions though.
They have some on the top lane.
Okay, yeah. Good shout, good shout. Yeah, because they didn't have the minions, then I don't know if they can.
Wouldn't have had if not for Kise.
True, true. That is fair. Of all my complaining, Kise did step up huge in the last fight. And again, like technically, the earlier split pushing I was fine with. That last one, I just get very worried when I see like an 80 carry split pushing on their own like that towards the end. Because
Yeah.
if you get picked, that literally one death can cost you the game. 3-0. Lunar called it. Easy in, easy out. Okay. Damn. Okay. Well, Kise is gonna win MVP this game.
Yeah, he should.
Like Mortius did a lot. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, or I mean, Mortis played some of those fights really, really well.
yeah, more. Oh my god, beat both of them. Now the question is, even with this, can they beat Fury Academy or Pain?
Ugh. That's a very good question.
Because it looks really good.
Yeah.
It is really good. But sometimes like the flashy, nice plays aren't always the best necessarily. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this was a good game though. This last game was the best game in this series. I wish we had 3 games of this. Like if we had 3 games of this, I wouldn't mind it was a 3-0 sweep. But
Yeah,
the first
you'd
2
feel
games-
you'd feel full, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fulfilling. Yeah, but the first 2 games just it didn't feel like KBM Academy was fully like online for the first 2 games. Like they weren't terrible. They still looked like a top 5 team in CBLOL Academy, but like there were specific things that they could have done better in the first couple of games. But no, we didn't. We got 3 games of KBM.A doing really well, but we didn't get this. Also, you're saying okay, Draven gets to hit which direction, whereas Jinx is second step. Kinda, but also it's not just about the Jinx, right? Like it's about how everybody else is moving too. Theoretically, Draven shouldn't get to dictate because he gets screwed by how everybody else is moving. Like we saw in the last fight when Vital finds the right angle. Like Mortius has to thread the needle, so Mortius should not get to dictate how Jinx is stepping. Should not be the operative word there, because he does. Which I guess kind of calls into question what the rest of KBM Academy is doing and how they are letting Mortius still control the fight even while playing defensively. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like KBM did anything wrong, so yeah. It's not. Okay, yes, actually, unironically, yes, the Shyvana CC, because death is the hardest CC of all. And you saw what Shyvana can do if she gets the full rotation, the Twin Fang and everything. She can actually just straight out kill Draven.
todo mundo explodiu.
Like, I know you're saying that
Tá
ironically,
aí,
Lunar, but
já nas redes
I'm not.
sociais, Mas insano, em 5 segundos, tudo voltou pro colo do time da Cade. Aqui os números
Yeah,
da
I see how
partida.
damaged in the last
Coração
fight.
do torcedor, igual o Carlos de-
Os batimentos,
It-
caras,
How?
estão
Okay, it sickens me that Sorolu out damages Mortius because that is mostly Batao damage.
Man, they did a lot.
Mas a gente vê que em termos de dano,
Yeah.
o jogo ficou muito bem
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that.
eliminações, a gente vê que foi um jogo bem
The damage number that actually surprises me, I think the most in that team was Raven's damage. I thought Raven did more. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Raven was auto attacking for sure.
Sim.
Yeah.
Batao's number doesn't surprise me, but it does disgust me as a Scion, full tank Scion. But
Yeah, that's messed up.
we saw him getting kills even after he died.
Yeah,
Or, like,
those are
they
Cassante
thought he
numbers,
was
man.
dead. Yeah. Yeah, Cassandra, it is what it is.
Some old Cassante numbers.
Yeah.
Where you are full tank, but you're still doing like, yeah, mid laner numbers.
Okay, MVP. I'm calling for a KC MVP. As much as I complained about him in the mid game, he did get a lot of pressure. And
He clutched
literally,
up big time in that last fight.
yeah, and as you pointed out, if he didn't push that top 7 for the fight,
Depois dessa vitória, a gente precisa de mais destaque aqui na série. Mas não tá tão
just
difícil assim,
death
não.
timer nerf?
Ele
Wait, what do you mean death
salvou
timer
o
nerf,
jogo,
Lunar?
professor.
Ai,
Eu
ai,
acho que não
ai,
tem
ai,
muito
ai.
pra onde correr.
Ai,
Yeah, let's get a
O
Kisei.
destaque dessa última partida, ele só não levou o MVP da segunda. Mas
He deserves it.
poderia ter sido
Man.
aquela Aurora, foi muito bem utilizada. Acho que se a gente tivesse esse
I don't know if Spoots has a good eye for mid laners or Kate Stars Academy has a good eye for mid laners.
Yeah, it could be both.
Yep,
it's both.
true. I mean, Spoots is always on the Kate Star mid laner hype train, and to be fair, they've largely delivered. The only one who I think like didn't fully deliver was Linkus, and again, keep in mind Linkus was kind of like third string, and he did well for having to step in partway through the split. So that's why he's still in Academy, just not on Kate Stars Academy.
E com essa vitória, o time da Cade
Okay, that's a wrap for today. Tomorrow we have the other elimination rematch, IDL versus Rise. I am praying, hoping that that's an actual series. Like, please, guys. We cannot be so one-sided in the Academy, can we? Yeah. But yeah, that should on paper be a good one, as 4-4 pointed out. So, Loki kind of hyped for that one.
It's got banger potential.
Yeah, agreed. Fully agreed. And I think IDL overperformed a little bit the first time they faced Rise. Again, it's really hard to tell because IDL faced Rise followed by Pain. So, like, overperforming against Rise, I don't know if that's them overperforming or whether they just improved a lot and have that level. Because when you go up against Pain, it's really hard to see how good you really are, right? So, yeah, that tomorrow should be very good. Looking forward to that one. But I think that's it for today. For you got anything else?
No, see you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. See you tomorrow. Lunar, before we demand the 2018 World Song at some point. Which one's the 2018 one?
It's Rise, right?
It's Rise? Okay. Oh yeah. Wait, is it? Can I do it without getting copyright struck? Is it on the safe list?
I had no idea.
Dang. Because it would be very appropriate for Rise gaming. But I don't know. Just play it on your own before you come in, Lunar. I do agree though. That would be a good song. But that's it for today. See y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, same peeps. Peace out. Bye.
Everybody.